use the bathroom before I come on.
Okay, Patrick, you're gonna leave me on here alone, huh?
What is going on? We're not about to do this today.
Wait, I'm live.
You live?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, bet. Okay, send me the link one more time. I'm gonna go use the bathroom really fast. I'll come back.
Okay. Don't stop, baby. Don't stop. Don't stop me. Hi, one person that's watching. Waiting on Patra. Hey, Johanna. What's up? What's up? We have a whole schedule today, y'all. It's gonna be more organized. Just waiting on Patra. Hey, OJ. What is that? Johanna, do you follow me or Patra and OJ? I don't think I've ever seen either of your names. I didn't even check my background. Make sure everything. Look. Hey, Owan. What up, Thaxton? Thaxton, you need to post pictures. I really want to see what your style is like. I feel like your shit be fire. I'm good. I'm good. Just waiting on Patra to come on here.
Okay.
Okay, OJ.
Let me.
That's what's up.
You sent me the link again? I didn't get it.
Oh, thank you so much, Johanna. I sent you the link.
I didn't. Let me see.
Hello.
Text it to me again.
Don't stop, baby. Don't stop.
Okay, back.
Oh, you got stories on your page? I think I follow. Okay. I don't never see you post stories though. Okay. You like planning your content out?
Alrighty.
Patra's on now.
What's good, everybody? All right. Let's
You natural
get
too,
it.
girl. You ain't got no makeup on.
Girl, yeah, I ain't got no makeup on today. I couldn't. Let me hang the phone up.
Start timing this out better because like 12 o'clock, I went to what happened?
Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Okay.
At like 12, I went to Sephora and I was like, okay, I'll be back by 1. I can do my makeup. I got back by 1:30, and then I'm like, shit, I gotta eat. And then I'm like, I'm not gonna put on makeup.
Girl, I was at the dentist. My face was numb. I'm like, I'm not doing this.
We look good though. Glowing. Skin.
Right. Natural melanin.
Right. Thanks, Jackson. Yeah, people up here. So like everybody, I was telling them how we have like a whole little schedule plan.
Okay, yeah. We try to make this like a thing, like set it up real professional.
Yes.
All right. So we're going to start off talking about lessons learned this week or what we did this week so that you guys can kind of just get a little bit more insight to what we be doing on a daily basis.
Right.
All right, Sierra, you want to start?
All right, y'all. So the first question that we have that we're going to answer is what we did this week. And what did I do this week? I'm going to be blatantly honest. I have weaned myself off of marijuana.
Same.
And drinking. I haven't smoked or I haven't drank, y'all. And I feel like honestly that has taken a toll on me. Just physically, emotionally, goddamn it. I've taken a hit from it. And I just feel like this week I've honestly just been adjusting to that. And I feel like I have been going just like my energy, everything has just been a little bit off because again, I'm just used to that drug, having a drug always there, either a wine glass,
right?
Blunt. So, and now I have all that, and yeah, I've just honestly, it's been like a little struggle week. Hopefully next week will be a little bit better for me, but yeah, and then oh yeah, as far as like being productive, I posted a video. I had the video, recorded it, uploaded it, which was good. I like when I'm able to do that. I feel like I'm just, you know, being productive, obviously, when I am posting content. So
right.
What did you do this week?
I feel like for my YouTube channel, I have kind of been struggling, but it could also be from the fact that I too like have been trying to take myself off from like smoking as much. Like I don't think I've smoked in 2 weeks really, or maybe 3 now. And so just trying to be like really consistent with content, but also working to pay bills. It's like very hard to do both. So this week I actually uploaded twice instead of once. So that's like just a step in the right direction. Like I was scripting more and not procrastinating. And when I actually did work, I felt so much better. Like doing work just makes me feel better already. But sometimes I feel like I'll like self-sabotage because I know I need to do something, but then I'll just be so upset about other things. And my period was on, so it was like an emotional like roller coaster. It was definitely an emotional roller coaster this week for me. But I feel like I'm in a better space right now. Like I'm feeling real good today. Went to the dentist, got my teeth clean.
Yes.
So they said they're gonna I have to get like a crown on 2 of my teeth. And then they want to do like a crown on the 2 front teeth. Because one of my teeth I chipped when I was like 14, like in half. So that tooth that was like chipped and the thing that they put on top of it, it's starting to like turn. So they're going to crown it.
How did you chip it?
Girl, this is funny. I was swimming in a pool in a garage. Like, you know, the blow up pools.
Oh, wow. Okay.
But it was like in my cousin's garage in Atlanta. And we were playing a game where whoever like went to the bottom first won. So when I went in the water, you know, when you're going in the water, like you're going mad hard because like the water is just like, I don't know how to explain it, but you know what I mean? Like you're going fast, you're moving slow. So I was going mad hard, like down in the water. And for some reason, I was smiling underwater, bitch. And it hit my tooth and I came up and all I could feel was the air. And I was like, and my cousin was like, don't look at it. Don't even look. Like, we're going to go to the dentist.
Dang.
So it's going to be replaced. And he said he kind of want to make my gap bigger. And I'm like, yes, I want that. I want a bigger gap.
That's so dope. I love a gap.
Right. I love gaps. So I'm like, I'll do it. I'm here for it. But girl, it's expensive. It's $400 per crown. $475 per crown. So I'll make the appointment later. He said, "You want to make the appointment?" I'm like, I'll when I come back next time, I'll make the appointment.
Right. Now you should have a payment plan.
Right. You got a payment plan because I can't pay no $400 up front. It's $475 per year.
Wow. I didn't know that they could have
years.
I didn't know that they can like give you a gap though. That's dope.
Me neither. He was like, yeah, we can like play around, see how you want it. So I'm like, okay.
That's fine.
Right.
I'm growing up, but my shit closed up. And I'm like sad about it now.
You know what's crazy? When I chipped my tooth, my gap was bigger when they first did it, but then it started to close. But I think it was my wisdom teeth pushed them.
Yeah.
Because my bottom teeth are crowded for my wisdom teeth. So I'm like, my wisdom teeth in the back probably pushed them closer together.
Wow.
Mm-hmm.
Well, you know, got it all situated and you know what you got to do.
Right. You need a healthy mouth, okay?
Did we answer? I guess we talked about our mental health a little bit briefly.
Right. We briefly touched on our mental health. How are you guys feeling?
Yeah, how is y'all?
Y'all.
I'm so happy that that's like a topic now. I feel like more than like it used to be anyway, about like mental health. Black people are talking about like mental health and like making that a thing.
Right.
Like growing up, like I didn't know that I was going through depression or anxiety or none of that, because I was just always told like, when get up, brush yourself off, like let's go, like
right.
I remember it was a time like I had my first boyfriend I ever had, I broke up with, and or he broke up with me, and I was like depressed for like a month, just in my room, just like in the dark, very
right.
And my mom, like, she was just like, what's wrong with you? And I'm like, a boyfriend. And my dad and everybody was just telling me like, get over it, like you'll get another one. It was nobody really just trying to coddle me. But that's what they was taught. So it's just like that cycle.
Yeah, it's definitely like going to a therapist is like voodoo or like crazy, like the Black community. But I feel like people are starting to open up to it more now, which is good. I feel like I'd be my own therapist sometimes. Like I'd be doing my own techniques. Like, okay, breathe, just take a second. Like.
Yes, girl.
Second, I'll be writing down, journaling, all that.
Literally. I was just talking about this with a friend. Like, I literally, growing up, I had to be my own therapist. Like, books that have helped me with the way I think and like the way I like just go about things. So I'm so thankful for reading.
Right. Oh yes, sketching some stuff for content.
Yeah. That's so true, Thaxton. Like, you can't just get over shit.
Right.
Like, I feel like that's totally a thing.
But for some reason, in the Black community, it's literally like, okay, whatever, like, really brush it off.
Literally. Like, damn, my dad would get mad at me. Like, if I was crying over a boy. And
yes.
What? Like, you crying over it. What?
Right. I'm going to give you something else to cry about. Like, oh, dang, I can't breathe. Like, let me just cry. It's natural to cry. It's okay to cry.
But I don't know how you feel about that. But like, I feel like that kind of made us, kind of like prepared us for life in a way, because I feel like some things that like other people would like go crazy over or be really upset over or sad over, like I kind of can brush off at this point in my life because I've always been taught to brush it off.
Right. Let's see.
Wait, I've been feeling good because I've finally been able to have an open conversation.
Yes.
That's great. That's great. I'm happy for you.
So have you ever been to a therapist, Sierra?
No, and I really, really want, and I feel like I need to.
Same. I've never been. Like I've been on what's the website? I think it's like Therapy for Black Girls, and they have like different resources for like Black owned or like Black therapists who are like women, and they have different therapy types that you can go to, like if it's for family or if it's just like a mental thing for yourself or whatever it may be. But then I don't know, it was kind of confusing when I was on the website, but I haven't been on there in like 2 years since I had to make that appointment, because like you have some people who accept insurance, so you got to find the right person. It's like a whole thing.
I think that that's what it is too. I feel like they need to make it easier to access a therapist, or like,
especially when you don't know what to do or like where to go.
Yeah, because I feel like I get overwhelmed when even thinking about like trying to seek that out. I just be like, no, books about social anxiety.
Okay. Watching my YouTube videos.
Right.
Right. That's yeah.
Oh.
So Joanna, when she said that she told her parents about the med school thing, I feel like that's a big thing too. Like being able to live your life the way that you want to live it and not living up to your parents' expectations. I had to come to terms with that last year when I finally told my parents that like I was done with school, because I had one more semester left, but I was so miserable. Like I was so tired. I didn't want to go to class. Like I was so unmotivated. And eventually I was just like, you know what? Like this is my life. Like I can't live my life for my parents. Like it's like I'm basically deteriorating my happiness so that they can be happy. And that's not right. And ever since then, I told them, they didn't even react like crazy, like how I thought they were going to be. So it was like, I was doing all that for what?
Right.
Like, I could have left so much sooner and really been like working on things that I really wanted to work on creatively. But I was so scared, and that fear was there for no reason at all.
But it's like good that you figured it out later than not.
Right.
You know? Yeah. I definitely went through that too. Like my dad wanted me to be a nurse, and I went to nursing school, and I like flunked. Like I failed every class. I failed every class.
I'm weak.
Yeah, and
I
I like
that's not the path for me.
like party so hard.
I heard Talkspace is good too.
What's Talkspace?
I think it's like an online therapy thing. I don't know. When I listen to the podcast, The Read that I told you about, they always talk about Talkspace. But I think it's like an online therapist.
I know. And I feel like it's a Black thing too. You know what I'm saying? Like it's just like I feel like it's hard, you know, for Black people to like break. I don't want to say it is harder for Black people to like break into like creative like jobs. So it's like I feel like it's easy for our parents to say, you know, take this route because you're guaranteed a job, you're guaranteed security, you're guaranteed insurance.
Right.
Shit, it's safe. Right, it's safe. Fear is a bitch. It is.
Okay.
It really is.
Alrighty.
Oh, lessons of the week.
Yes. Okay. So I told you how I be writing down notes. I be journaling. Mm-hmm. So in the morning times, I watch inspirational videos every single morning. Like that's a part of my morning routine. I have to watch like an inspirational video. And one of the quotes that I have is, "Don't fail to maximize an opportunity because of fear." So it kind of ties into like what we're talking about right now. I just wrote it down because that's just something that I try to live by, because I don't know if you know Les Brown. He's an inspirational speaker, but he says that fear is false evidence appearing real, because it's not even anything that's happened yet. You're like afraid of something, but it's like false because you don't know what's on the other end of your actions or what you do. So it's like you can't let fear hold you back from living your life. And it holds back so many people. Like fear is the cause of so much jealousy, greed, all that. Like it's caused by fear.
Oh my God.
Just being able to like have that quote to kind of like replay in my mind constantly. I'm trying to like really live up to that right now.
And it's like you hear that and you'll think like, damn, that's like common sense, kind of. But then it's just like you've never thought about it in that way.
Because we live in a world that's like based off of fear.
Yes.
Fear of not getting a job, fear of not being good enough, fear of going broke. Like there's fear of judgment. Like
it's like our perceptions too play a part in that too. It's like we put our perceptions on making it seem like it's real. You know what I'm saying? And it's just like, no, just put yourself out there.
Exactly.
Yeah. Facts.
Right. That is the truth.
But they say it's only two Erykah Badu song anyway. No, but it is true because I read it in several books. It's really only two emotions that like humans really experience, and it's like fear and love. And like all other emotions like go, you know, directly or indirectly under those two emotions. And that's like so true. Even like fear, if you break it down, or not fear, but like anger, like if you break it down so much, like that stems from fear or love.
Right. Yeah. Raised on prioritizing security over passion, definitely.
Yeah. My lesson of the week is I was just talking about this with a friend, but getting over myself and thinking like things aren't that deep. Because I feel like I'm still getting over this entitled way of thinking. I feel like we was talking about this last live, but me just like, oh, like I'm not cool enough, like I'm not good enough to be around these certain type of people, or again, like I guess that kind of stems from fear too. But it's just like over yourself, like you're not, that special. You can be accepted if you present yourself in the way to, I guess,
just being authentic to you.
Yeah, be authentic to yourself, and people will like vibe with you. Or if they don't, they don't.
Right. And if they don't, fuck them.
Right. And it's like I feel like I live by that, but I have lived by that. But sometimes I get lonely, and
I know sometimes it's hard to like not, especially like in the realm of like being a creative or an influencer. I feel like it's so hard to try and live up to like a certain image.
It is.
And then that's why a lot of influencers end up losing themselves, like having mental breakdowns, just doing all dumb shit by the time when they're like at hundreds of thousands or millions of subscribers or followers.
Yeah.
What'd you say?
I said feeling like, oh shit, now it's time for like a boob job or like
right. They all be moving to LA, boob job, veneers, the whole 9 yards. And it's like, okay, I see that you're like on camera, like you want to be glamorous, but still be you. Like, don't forget who you are at the end of the day.
Right.
Because you might wake up one day and not even know anymore. And I never want to get to that point.
Never. It's like I feel like both of us are like pretty grounded, but it's just like some YouTubers I've watched and I've watched them grow. And it's scary because you think that they are grounded and they do know themselves, but then when they pop, you see them turn into a totally different person.
Right.
Like physically, mentally, everything.
I think LA is toxic. Because anyone who moves to LA, they just end up becoming this brand new cookie cutter commercialized person.
Yeah. I feel like to a certain extent, you're a product of your environment.
Yeah. So whoever you're surrounded by, if you're seeing plastic surgery constantly, all your friends have plastic surgery.
Right.
And you're going to be like, well, I don't feel like I look good enough. Like everybody around me. No.
They talk about it like going to get fucking coffee. Like, oh yeah, I'm just gonna go get up,
Right.
Real quick. But actually, I don't know if you've do you watch Blonde Gigi?
Who?
Blonde Gigi. He had posted a video on like Botox and stuff like that, and the way he broke it down, I was like, damn, I never knew it was like that natural. But basically, like Botox just relaxes your muscles or whatever, and it can look natural. Like the Botox that he got looked so natural.
Oh, I didn't even know he had Botox. Aw.
Video girl, good one.
I have to. I definitely have to.
I want the video like.
I can.
Right.
Let me go ahead and research.
Literally.
Yeah, but staying grounded and not living by fear or letting fear control your life. I feel like those are good lessons for the week.
Yes.
And for life.
Literally. What's our next topic?
Items.
Yes.
Items to shop this week and deals that you found this week or things you've just been looking at.
Okay. We should have. Okay. You go first, Patra.
Okay. I think I can share my screen, right?
Yeah, you can share your screen.
So I'm going to start off with items to shop. And y'all know I normally thrift. So I decided to look on Heroin. How do you say that website? Is it Heroin? Heroin. I don't know how to say it right. But I found some pieces. Can y'all see?
Let me see. You gotta share it.
Oh.
Okay, there we go.
It's sharing? Let me see. Okay, bet. Okay, can you see this? I just want to make sure. Bet. So the first thing I found was this Margiela shirt on Heron, and it's MM6, so it's the Fusion, but it was only $130, and I had this shirt like in my wish list for a minute.
Fire.
It's so fire, and it's like a cute basic, you know, and it's like made in Italy. So this was the first item, and it's from 2004, so it's not fully vintage, but it's on his way to vintage. And I actually looked up this seller, and he has fire pieces. Cameron Ben Simon, because I went to his profile. So let me show you guys. So he has like all these pieces. Jeans 150, 165.
Good girl, I'm really looking.
Like when I saw this, I was like, followed. This skirt right here looks so fire.
Ooh,
right? So you guys should definitely follow his Heron account. I'll keep it here for a few seconds so that you can, because he has 4.9 stars. So I'm like, okay, like I feel like you can trust him.
Yeah, pretty
you know, and like 481 reviews, like you could definitely trust him. The next item was this Helmut Lang jacket, because I had showed a Helmut Lang jacket that I have in one of my videos. I ended up finding this one. This one is a medium, and it's $179.
Oh, that motherfucker
like too bad, right?
That's fine.
Isn't this shit fire? And you know, some of the Helmut Lang pieces are made in China, but this one is made in Italy. So I don't know if it's an older piece. I think it's older. And this guy, Takashi Mura, he has some dope pieces too.
I think it's too, because you know that I think they were bought by Uniqlo, Helmut Lang, right? I think so.
I think they were.
Uniqlo, Helmut Lang, like Theory. I think they're all under like the same establishment.
Like, yeah. So yeah, look at this essay. 81.
Oh hell yeah! Let me screenshot.
Right. So this is. Let me go back up to his name. This is Takashi Mura, and he has 150 reviews and 5 stars. So yes. And then the deals of the week that I found were on eBay. I just found these 2 Jean Paul Gaultier items because eBay be having the deals. Like if you really be searching, they be having the deals. First of all, this starting bid for this Gaultier top is $79. Like what? And it's just like a fleece, like a zip up fleece. It's size large, so I definitely am not buying this, but it's so fire, and like the little rhinestones in it.
Yeah, that's fire.
And you have 1 day, 23 hours. So it's like, I think the bids on eBay, like when they close out, like you get it. So if you put like $79.99 in today, then if no one else bids on it by what, 2 days from now, then it's yours. That's simple.
That's how it works?
Mm-hmm.
Damn. So after 2 days, whatever the price is,
like whatever your bid was, as long as you had the highest bid, when the time goes out, then you win.
Wow.
If you don't want to bid, then you could just buy it now for $125, which is still not bad. Like this was the best item because I looked on her page. She didn't really have any good things. This is the best item that she was selling. And then I found this little silk Gaultier top right here, just like a button down.
That's me.
I know. Y'all saw it.
Cover it up. Y'all can't see this one. Look, open it out. Let me
$9 shipping, and this was auction ASAP. And he actually, I think he had some good items. Let me go to.
That's fine. I want that one.
I'll send you the link. But they had like this Rick Owens, the long, and then some random things like some Rick Owens socks, Marc Jacobs. But yeah.
Let me find out.
those were my little items that I found for y'all. Y'all definitely got to get on eBay if y'all don't be searching on eBay. Because
I just feel like, okay, see, so you've shopped on eBay before, right? So it's like, how do you know if it's real or not? Because I don't want to get gat. I feel like I'm a person that would get gat and get it and then be like, damn,
what you have to look at are the ratings. That's literally the part. You want to look at the ratings and the reviews. So if these items sold, if it's like 1,000 reviews and they have 5 stars, then you can trust them. It's like,
True.
you know, 1,000 items and you ain't got no bad review, I can shop with you. And then they'll have like trusted seller, like in the, when you click on the person's account, you'll see like trusted seller, like speedy shipping. They have like different things like that on there too.
Okay.
So yeah, guys, I hope y'all enjoyed those little items this week. Cause I've been looking for some like Gaultier tops. And so I was like, let me look on eBay. Cause one of the girls that I work with is always buying things from eBay. She got like a Gaultier top for like $34.
Damn.
I know.
Dang.
And then like some Cavalli jeans for like $50.
That's crazy.
Right.
Then I was like, well, when I was like, feel like bringing in more money, I was like, I wanted to hire somebody to like shop, do that type of like shopping for me, because I'm like, damn, that's a different ball game.
It is. You really got to search.
Yeah. You got to know what you're doing.
All right, let's see your items, Sierra.
Okay. I should have pulled up some like thrifted pieces. Now I feel bad. But I found some good deals.
I just be thrifting. So that's why I was like, let me just get the pieces that I know I'm actually shop.
So, can y'all see? Yes. So it's so funny because I was doing my little YouTube video and I was like trying to, I was just pulling up like All Saints because I was referencing All Saints. Work there, and one thing I can say about their basics, really, really nice basics. I think they like make all of their like tees and shirts and stuff in Portugal.
Okay.
I don't know why I said Echo. But anyway, I had found this little bodysuit and I ordered it right away. I'm like, damn, I'm not even supposed to be shopping, but I just think that it's a really nice basic for fall, you know, wear it on your own, layer on top of it. And it was only $35.
Oh, I need to purchase this little bad boy.
And surprisingly, they have like all sizes available too. So that was a goodie. And then I had to, hold on. I talked about this in one of my videos as well, but I'm obsessed. I just got it this, I just got it yesterday from Essence. Essence is back on top of their shipping, y'all, okay? Free shipping. My shit came in 2 days. I ordered it and it came from Canada in 2 days. I don't know how they do it, but they pull it through.
Glued out.
I am just blown away by the quality of this bodysuit. I'm actually wearing a shirt by her. The designer is Jill Rodriguez, and she used to work at American Apparel. Actually, she was like the creative director of American Apparel, I think, for like 10 years. And her brand too. She just specialized in like really nice basics, made in LA. But again, this bodysuit, super sexy on its own. And what I love about it is, I don't know if y'all can see, but the arms come really long.
It cuts like at her by her wrist.
I don't know how to take it off. Okay, there we go. Yeah. It comes all the way long. It can be cute and stuff with a little high waist jean, a little flare jean, a shirt, or whatever. Again, a really nice basic. But this one, I know y'all like, well, this looks similar to the last one, but this one you can zip down the back. Okay, you have a zip in the back that go all the way down to your crack.
That's fire. Can you show us the back of it?
Let me see if I can pull up the back.
Okay.
Because I didn't even notice the zip until I like got it. Can y'all see it a little bit?
Oh, yes, I can see it. I can see the outline.
It zip all the way down.
Oh, that's fire.
But I'm here for the basics, so
I love that.
And then also, are you familiar with this brand W Concept?
What's it called?
W Concept.
Mm-mm.
Girl.
Let me see. Put us on.
So I believe it's a New York based brand, but they like make everything in Korea, I believe. But this jacket in particular, I was just like, I absolutely need. And a fun fact about them too is everything is made to order.
Oh.
So as you can see, the delivery, the estimated delivery is like October 16th through the 23rd if you would like order today because it's made to order.
Okay.
And what got me was the price for $324.
Right.
It's wool cashmere.
That's fire.
Fire. They come in other colors too. But I was looking at this Acti gray coat that's like $1,500, and I'm like, no, I'm definitely gonna go with this one.
Right. Oh, that is so fire.
Yeah, and they also carry like up and coming brands, like brands that specialize in like essential pieces, just like really good basics.
Mm-hmm. That's
yeah, that you can't really find like elsewhere.
The new concept.
Yeah. And then I think I had another. Oh yeah, this Margiela top.
Let's see.
No, this means all day. It's funny because I feel like certain pieces I'd be like, okay, that's you. Certain pieces are like, that's me. But certain pieces I feel like both of us are like,
right.
That. But yeah, I found this Margiela top on Ukes.
Oh.
The front look kind of basic, but the back is where it's at.
Yes. You know I love a cutout.
Oh, and the drawstring.
Oh my, and the ruching. I love that.
Yes.
That
and
is
it's 17. And they have a nice size range.
Yep, I need that one.
Yeah, I'm really thinking about this one.
Yeah, that one is fire. Is it like mesh or no?
I think it's a little transparent, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
You'll be able to see prints for sure.
Okay. Yes, I love.
Right?
117, but I need to link to that one.
Yeah, I got you. But yeah, I seen this. I'm like, that's not bad at all.
Right.
But yeah, that was all I had found.
Well, I hope you guys like that little portion of this live stream.
Yes, that is basic, girl.
Right. I love them basics. Especially the it was Jill Rodriguez, right?
Mm-hmm.
The turtleneck.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I'm wearing her shirt now, and it's like, here, let me show y'all so y'all can get a look grasp. I've always wanted a like shirt that like kind of like, you know, for your little midriff a little bit.
Right, right.
And it's like really tight. It like fits, you know, in the body.
Mm-hmm.
The sleeves are come long, but not that long on this one. I love it. And the neckline, so it's about the details. I like the little ribbing going around the collar. And this was only $50. 100% cotton made in USA.
You got this from Essence?
Yeah, this is Jill Rodriguez.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
I like that one.
Thanks. I love it too.
We got a question.
How do y'all feel about historic glamour?
I like historic glamour. I actually have a it's like this Japanese brand. I have a let me see, I have a little zip up by historic glamour that I thrifted. It's just this like,
I was just gonna say, is that the pink one you had on in the video
with the little girl? I was like, I love this little thing right here, and it's super cool. I feel like their pieces, they just have so many different ranges of pieces, and I feel like I like different ranges of things. So I like historic glamour.
I gotta see what y'all talking about. I gotta see. Is it like secondhand?
You said, is it what?
No, I'm just gonna go.
Have you ever saw those jeans? That's like historic glamour.
Which jeans?
The ones at the top, go up.
Oh,
type of jeans. That's historic.
Okay.
but I like their older pieces.
I've definitely seen these like on my feed on Instagram for sure.
Right?
Okay. It's cute. I feel like it's like more like younger though.
It's, how the kids take over certain things after a celebrity has worn it. But they do have some dope pieces.
Yeah.
I like I said, I like the older, the spirit glamour pieces.
Yeah, it's about
Yeah. What'd you say?
I said I like the pieces you have. Girl, you said your boyfriend been collecting helmet and your wear them all. Shit, if he don't let you wear them,
Right.
move around.
Oh, I wish my man was collecting helmet and Dior.
I would do all that shit.
all of it.
I wouldn't even ask. Girl, you better take it.
Right. I ain't even got a man. I ain't got a man to steal nothing from. I literally, when I be thrifting sometimes and I see fire pieces, I'm like, dang, I wish I had a boyfriend to buy these things for, because these pieces be fire. And I like, it's like not my style per se, or like it is my style, but it's too big for me. Like the oversized would just not even look right, because it's like the shoulders are too big, or like it just wouldn't work. She said, I'm gonna get it dirty.
Be careful. How do y'all feel? This is not on our little schedule, but have you ever dated somebody into fashion? Or how do you feel about dating someone that's into fashion? Or do you feel like, okay, I'm piling on the questions, but also do you feel like, actually those two questions, I forgot what path I was going on.
So 3 years ago, my ex was like, I wouldn't say he was really into, well, he was kind of into fashion, but he was like a reseller before it like got really crazy. He was like a reseller, and he was just into like streetwear stuff, like Supreme, that type of stuff. And then I did talk to a guy. Sierra already knows this story. But I was talking to a guy who was super into fashion. Like, he loves fashion. We watch runway shows together. But y'all, he had a girlfriend. The gag was he had a girlfriend. And I didn't even know. I did not know. I found out when it's too much. I don't even want to talk about it.
Yeah.
It was in a situation. And I'm like, I don't even know how I don't know if I would date another fashion head, because he just really ruined it for me. Like, he was so messy with it.
That was a different situation. But I think I'm also speaking from like a point of like, do you find it like overwhelming? Like, do you prefer people that you can like talk about fashion with, or a partner that you can like talk about fashion with?
Yes.
Or does it not matter at all if they're like not into fashion?
It doesn't matter, but I can definitely say like I like to date guys who dress well. So I feel like they would have to in some way be into fashion, because that's just, my eye catches that. Like, my eye always catches a guy that's like into fashion, because I feel like we could just talk. Like, it'd just be so intimate to sit there and watch runway shows together and just talk about like old shit.
I like that too. But I guess my partner now, Connor, he's like, he could care less. Connor has had the same Reebok since we've been together. But I can say like I had an experience where I dated a guy who was like into fashion, and it was just, I hated it, because it was like he was into it to the point where it was like interfering with shit that we had to go on. It was like we couldn't go out. I remember we was like going to the movies one time. He was like, "Oh no, we can't go because it's like drop is happening," and I like gotta, he had like multiple computers open, like trying to buy a specific item, and I'm like, that just totally like turned me off. And I'm like, I'll never date another dude that's into fashion.
Okay, yeah, that's a lot.
I like went to the furthest person that I could find, and that was Connor.
Oh, that's cute though, and we love Connor.
Right, Connor. But what's funny about Connor is like he doesn't partake in like buying shit right now anyway, but he knows a lot, and I actually like really value his opinion when I like get dressed, because he be knowing this.
Right. Okay.
But I guess it depends on like how much you're into fashion. and like how you see
Yeah.
it. Some people are like hypes. You know what I'm saying?
Right. Yeah, and it really depends on like, yeah, what level of fashion they're
Right.
into. Like, cause that, yeah, if my man is like, we're not going on a date because he's trying to wait on a drop,
Girl,
hi.
it happened multiple times.
No. See, that's too much.
Yeah, it was like
girlfriend. You married to the clothes at this point.
Literally.
Let them take care of you.
Another time too, I think I had almost stepped on one of his shoes, girl. He pushed my ass out the way so quick. I'm like,
no, he did not.
It's too much.
No, he did not.
Yeah, oh one, yes, girl. Put the shirt on first, put the whatever on first, and then do your makeup.
Right. But if you have any loose powder, you just gonna have to like bend over so you make sure you don't get any of the powder on his items.
Right. She said he not in the same. That's what it is, the same. It's like the same people.
Yes.
Because I feel like it's people like us who we love fashion, and it's like, but also we like the aspect of buying things that's like practical and that, you know.
Right. Not like just hype.
Right. Not just hype. Not just
in line for hours waiting on the item.
Should we get into our favorite shows?
Okay. I'm gonna let you go first because
Patra.
I'm gonna just let you go first.
I'm like, oh my God, where is it? So,
if you guys have any favorite shows too, let us know.
Yeah, if you guys have any favorite shows that happened this week, let us know. Oh, we talked about the Prada show last time. In like the last live. But what was like our overall like feelings? I feel like I didn't like the giant like labels. To me, it screamed like you have to have money to wear this.
Right.
That's like my overall thought about it.
That was definitely my thought too. And I just overall wasn't feeling it. But then I watched Ayo's video discussing it and breaking it down. And I hadn't actually watched the show. So I didn't see like the clothes and movement and everything that he was explaining. And after he explained it, I guess like as an overall thing, I was like, okay, I'll see what's next.
Right.
But it still wasn't like, oh my God, like I love it. But it was like, okay, like I'll let them have it. Like, but what's next? Right. Bring it next time. Something needs to like shake.
I will say that too after watching his video, how he was talking about like the technology and the relationship between technology and women. I was like, damn, like I didn't even think it was like that deep.
Right.
It's like how the models were like glancing at the cameras he was talking about. Yeah. I think you're going to talk about the Givenchy show today, actually, right?
I actually did not put the Givenchy show down.
Oh, okay.
But we can definitely get into it. Because I was feeling it. I was definitely for the Givenchy show.
I'm just going to pull up Doug. So the show that I'm going to be talking about today, because Patra and I are both going to be talking about the shows that we like the most. And if you guys follow me on YouTube, then y'all know I reference The Row. Although I don't own any pieces from The Row because that shit is like super expensive. I love the aesthetic of The Row. I love everything that they stand for. I love Mary-Kate and Ashley, their style. I'm a Cancer, they're Cancers. I'm pretty sure we'll be best friends somewhere, you know, down the line in time. Yeah. And actually somebody asked me a question, which I don't know if you're in here, but we're going to get to that at the end of this live. We're going to get to questions that you guys have asked and sent us. And actually, if you guys right now in the chat have any questions that y'all want us to answer, start like dropping those.
Right.
But yeah, I'm gonna pull up their recent collection, which was spring summer 21. And for this collection, what I read about it was they didn't use logos or any hardware. And I feel like that is like their usual aesthetic and vibe. Like they're not known to, they've never used logos. They're just known to just carry these just like really timeless classic garments that you can literally have in your wardrobe forever. And I don't know if anybody are familiar with them, but they actually started on the concept of just wanted to make a t-shirt that will go with your everyday items in your wardrobe. They wanted to make the perfect t-shirt. And then since, of course, it has evolved into a full-on, brand. But they still put an emphasis on quality and longevity of the pieces that they make. And also what I read was they use this really nice raw silk that came from Japan, actually. And if anybody's familiar with Japan, then in Japan, they are known for their textiles, their amazing freaking fabrics. A lot of my pieces in my wardrobe come from Japan because I'm just like blown away, especially if you like take care of it, like it will last you forever. And it will look the same as shit the same day since the first day you got it. Oh yeah, that was. I don't know how to pronounce that, but that was a good show.
I don't know if it's Schiaparelli or Chaparelli. Oh, yeah. I think it's Schiaparelli. I don't know.
But the little mask I had really liked. That little gold mask and the glasses.
Yeah, and they used the best two models.
I know.
I didn't see the Christopher John Rogers show, but I feel like he had a good show. I tend to like Christopher John Rogers. I don't know if I would wear his pieces because they're like more colorful, but I like him.
So this piece, so this look in particular, you guys, was one of my favorite looks, mainly because it's just so every day, and I feel like you can do so many different looks with each piece that she has on. The blazer you can wear with a slip dress, the sweater you can wear with a pencil skirt, the pant you can wear with just a tank top. And I feel like when I think the row, that's what I think. It's just like I can get 10 good pieces for them and just be straight. And actually throughout the wardrobe, throughout the lookbook, this vest they use multiple times. And I feel like that's not really a thing with like other designers. I feel like for the most part, it's just like each look will be different, but they utilize like the same piece even, throughout the looks, just to show you the versatility of the garments that they make.
Right.
But this was one of my favorite looks too, because I live for an androgynous look. I just think it's just so sexy on women and make us just look even more powerful and strong than we already are. I'm gonna just like breeze through, just going through the ones that I really like. But here's the vest again, even in the picture that I showed previous, you see she has a button up on, but they show you like, no, hun, you can actually wear her on its own with a skirt and a belt. I just feel like it just looks so elegant and just so chic, and she's not wearing a whole lot, but you want to keep looking at her, or you just want to keep looking at the look. And actually, this was like the only color that they really used was like this rustic color. And I love it because although this is a spring look book or a spring ready to wear collection, these pieces can definitely transition throughout the entire year. Right. And I feel like this color is a color that can work in spring, it can work in fall, it can work in winter. It's bomb.
I love the color palette.
Yes. And obviously, I don't know if you can see the shoes, but the model is wearing like a little sandal, but you can just throw it on with a pump and then it becomes fall. And I think it was like a little dress. Oh, and then this suit is what they said is going to be like the suit of the season, and it's like a managed, oversized, double-breasted blazer and just like a really managed pant, and I'm here for it.
Mhm.
You can do so many different looks with the blazer on its own, the pant on its own.
And I like that it's like a relaxed fit.
Yes, yes. It gives you just effortless.
Right.
Also, this look I really, really love too.
That one's fire.
Yeah, it's giving me like 90s mom vibe, like 90s mom vibes, but in a modern way, because I feel like proportions are the proportions of the look is what to me makes it look more modern. Then I think it was again that same vest, like they show you that you can incorporate all of these pieces so many different ways in your wardrobe. And it's also that same double-breasted suit. They just put the vest in like a collar shirt underneath.
Okay. I love that one.
Love. And too, what I love is just like with the row, I feel like it is expensive and maybe a lot of people can't afford it, but you can definitely go to the thrift store and find really nice dupes. You know what I'm saying?
Right. Like you can still do this look.
Yep. Literally go to the men's section and like find a men's suit and take it to a tailor and just get it to fit you. You got a whole row. This look I love too, just really simple. And then this dress, I live for a black dress, and it has pockets. Live for anything with pockets because you don't have to carry a bag necessarily. You carry, some cash and some lipstick, and you're good to go.
Oh, that's so pretty,
isn't it? You can't even see the front of it, but you can just tell.
Right. And
this dress, I think it was made with Japanese raw silk.
Okay.
I feel like raw silk to me is like more durable than like, I don't want to say like regular silk because I don't know how to say that because I didn't go to fashion school. I don't really know like the technicality of fabric, but the like standard silk that's like not raw silk, I feel like it's a little bit more flimsy than like raw silk. But yeah.
I love that. Those are definitely looks. I see you in all those looks, actually. Those are all fire.
I can't wait. Literally.
All right, that was your show. Someone said their styling is always good. They really styled them looks up.
Yes. And it's like, and another reason why I love the row too is because I love Mary-Kate and Ashley's style so much because I feel like their style is a direct reflection of their brand.
Mm-hmm.
Like they live their brand. And I feel like most designers, not most designers, but a lot of designers, I feel like will be just in a t-shirt and jeans. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm. Right. When they be coming out, it's just like
and like a t-shirt and like painter jeans. And like but them, they live their style. Their brand.
All right, let me.
I'm looking for a navy V-neck sweater too, or a black V-neck sweater. Every time I thrift, that's what I look for. It's like a V-neck.
V-neck is just so sexy, but then it can also be like formal. Like you could just play around with it.
Mm-hmm.
All right, so let me pull up my show.
Sarah Lynn Tron. Who is Sarah Lynn Tron? I feel like I've heard, or maybe I feel like I definitely was looking at it recently. Oh, you talking about Lemaire, his wife, Christopher Lemaire wife. Yeah, definitely gives Lemaire vibes.
Like the same type of style.
Yep. It's funny because Fashion Archive, when he had a live, I had brought up the row, and somebody was like, "Oh, it reminds him of Yeah. If somebody was saying that Lemaire, he was saying that the role reminded him of Pyre Moss. And I'm like, how the hell you get
I don't see it that way.
I'm like, that's so backwards.
I do not see that.
Yeah. But Lemaire and the role, I feel like, are definitely like neck and neck.
Okay. So I felt like one of my favorite shows, because I don't know, I had a few, but one of my favorites was the AMI show. Did you see that one?
Mm-mm.
Okay, let me pull it up and share my screen. Is it sharing? Can you see it?
There we go.
Okay, but so I was reading like through the show notes and everything, and they actually had a show. So how do y'all feel about them actually having shows, even though COVID is still going on? I really want to know that because I just be having mixed feelings about like actual runway shows going on. I'm like so bad at using this. But yeah, so I'm just gonna go through the looks because I thought that the looks were really good.
Hey, Koofy.
So the designer Alexandra Matusi, he said that he carried on with the show because fashion needs to find humility amid the pandemic and political situation. So that was like his stance on why he decided to go through with the show. He described his collection as sophisticated but not pretentious. And the planning of the show, he actually was in the studio alone and he was connecting virtually like with his team in order to like create these pieces. But then it was kind of like backwards because then he's actually having a show. I don't know. But anyway, so this was the first look, which I thought was really dope. I just really love the fit of this dress on her. And you know, I love anything with a cutout. Yeah. So I just felt like this was like basic, but also like so sexy, which is like my vibe if I'm going to wear a basic, because I tend to like things with a little bit more like prints or detail. So if I'm going to do a basic, I want like a nice cut to it. Mm-hmm. So I thought that look was fire. Let's see. I thought that this dress was super fire too, especially for like the springtime. They also have it in white at the very end of the show. And it's just so fire. I just know that the movement of this dress is fire. Like, I just know it is.
With every little turn, I mean, it's going to be like,
okay, just move it. And it just fits her body so well too. With the boots, I don't know if you guys can see.
Let me see if I can. Oh, those are fire. Right? It's giving Rick vibes.
You said Rick vibes?
Mm-hmm. At the bottom, the boots.
It's so fire.
That was unexpected.
Let me keep going. Even the men, like this, the leather jacket, and then the top is like mesh. So it's like a knitted top. Damn, how do I zoom in? Let me see if I can find the other look that I really enjoyed.
I love this.
Even the sneakers.
Yes.
I can see you in this one.
Yes.
I see you in this look right here. The whole thing.
The jackets too are amazing.
Then it switches from like black into blue. The color palette that he used I thought was really dope. And then these bucket hats that have like these straps. It's interesting because I've seen, I don't know if it's another designer that does this, but I've seen hats like this before. But he kind of played around. He did different fabrics of hats. So I thought that was dope. Mm-hmm. This look, definitely something I will wear because I do this with my scarves already.
Literally, when I see tops like that, you're the first person that comes to mind.
Is it really? The polka dots, I mean, I'm not a fan of polka dots, but it still looks so sophisticated with these looks. Let me get to, I'm going to go down a little bit. This model is so fine, y'all.
Oh my God, yes.
Look at him. He's so fine. All right.
Look, God, baby.
So this was one of my favorites because the colors here, these are some of my favorite colors. I love neutral tones like this, the brown, leather, and then his top, I don't know why I can't zoom in, but his top is like a mesh top when you zoom into it. And this look is just like casual, but it has a little bit of grunginess to it.
Mm-hmm.
And I feel like if I'm gonna do casual, I would do something like this. And these leather pants are just so amazing to me. Like, I want those ASAP.
And that's a pant too that you can bring out every fall, damn near.
Right. Then we have the same leather right here in a 2-piece set with the same type of mesh top, but it's more fitted for the female, of course.
Is that a hat or is that her hair?
That's her hair.
It looked like a little fur hat she got on.
It's her hair. And then, let's see. Then we have the jacket. So it's like if you wanted to wear it together with the pants, you could. But I like how they switched it up and just put it with these trousers.
Mm.
You look like a Ken doll to me.
70s feels.
Right. Then this look I thought was really clean and nice and sophisticated. And then he changes the color palette towards the end. Let me get to it.
You know what? I liked his models and like that, even that model that we were saying was cute.
Uh-huh.
But they don't really, to me, fit the looks a little bit.
Right. Some of them do not fit these looks.
Yeah. It's like they cute. They're a vibe.
He could have definitely cast it better. Like this model does not fit this look.
No, he doesn't sell it for me, to be quite honest. Like I would have preferred him at like a Pyre Moss show.
Right. But I can't, yeah. But I honestly love this corduroy trench. I'm obsessed with this color. I love this corduroy trench. And I don't know, I think corduroy is coming back into style. I actually just got some corduroys. So I think that that's fire. And then this was the white version of the black dress earlier. And I love that he used the mature model for this one. And she looks really good in this look. And it's like, you have the younger model for the first look in the black. And then we have at the end of the show, her in the white, which I thought was dope. And then we just have this like green palette, which I thought was amazing. I love this color. And I think it looks amazing on dark tones. This was like a perfect color. And that was like really my favorite looks that I enjoyed from this show. So, yeah.
That was good. That was good. And I feel like people, when I was working, I remember people would be like, oh, it's like corduroy back in style. Like, I can't wait for corduroy to come back in style. I feel like corduroy never left. I feel like it's definitely has always been like,
I know. I be hearing people talk about it like, oh, corduroy's come back in style. But I mean, I've always loved corduroy, but I feel like now people are starting to like catch back onto it.
Yeah,
it's like a thing to wear. But yeah, those were my looks. I also like the Stella McCartney show a lot. Did you see her show?
No.
I like some of the looks from Stella's show as well.
Can you pull it up really briefly?
It was like maybe 4 or 5 looks that I really enjoyed from her show.
You want to pull it up?
Sure, I'll pull it up. Let me.
Johanna says she loved them all.
My computer is lagging today.
Take your time. We got time.
Okay, bet. Is it up there? I can't see.
Okay.
So this look I wasn't like a fan of. So, okay, this runway show took place at, it's called the Full Moon Circle Planetary by this sculptor named Richard Long. So in the background, all of this is like an art piece basically that is representing Moonstone. And you know how Stella is all about like sustainability. So this show was supposed to just show how, like, you know, she does sexiness really well with sustainability. So this suit I liked. And I actually, these sunglasses are so weird, but for some reason I like them.
I don't think they're weird. I think they fire.
I'm like, it's just like giving me like Bumblebee vibe or something. I don't know, but I love them.
Yeah,
or like, you know how like old people have like those thick glasses?
mm-hmm.
That was kind of the vibe that I got from them.
It's giving me Busta Rhymes vibes. Whatever glasses those were.
Right. No, they do. So I really liked these pants and this top a lot. And I could see myself wearing them. Maybe not together as a set, but separately, I definitely enjoyed. And then, man, come on, computer. I like this suit a lot. I don't know how I feel about these sandals that they're wearing. If y'all can see them.
I feel like that's that whole like minimal vibe.
Right. And I'm like, okay, I guess for springtime you could wear them, but I like the suit.
Mm-hmm. That blazer is like tailored to perfection.
Right. And then what was the other looks? This one was a pretty dope look. It was kind of giving me Mugler, like, you know, the bras like that. That was giving me Mugler. And this look I love. I love this jacket.
The jacket is yes for me, but what is the flip-flop? It's just kind of
a no, of course. Yeah. I was over this the flip-flops, but the jacket is like her ankles up. Literally her ankles up was giving me a vibe. I love that jacket. And then what was the last? It's like one more look. I enjoyed this look, and I love this bag.
Oh my God, the bag. It's the bag.
That bag? Do you see that bag?
Everything. I feel like that's like the bag of the season, like a really big ass bag. Because you remember when we went through Sune and what was the other brand?
Acme. Mm-hmm. And like a geometric bag.
Yeah. And
then the last look was just this dress. But this one right here, fire.
Fire.
Fire, fire, fire.
And you know who else I kind of see in this collection too? Victoria Beckham.
Yes.
Like that red pant that was giving me Victoria Beckham.
The one I had showed you first?
Yeah.
Yeah, so I like those few looks from the Stella show.
Daxton said the Row Empire Malls are two completely different worlds. Yes. That's what I said. I'm like, wait, what?
They really are. Like, where's the comparison coming from?
Yes, so here for the red bag journey.
The red bag, though, is fire. I want that red bag.
Yes.
Did you have any other shows that you liked?
Honestly, I was like sticking to our schedule. I had just was like really researching the Row and looking at the Row.
Right.
But
because I mean, some of the shows were like lagging.
Yeah.
Like when I was just looking through them. Yeah, I looked up the Margiela looks. I didn't watch the actual show. And just from the looks, it was very like I feel like you have to watch the show.
Mm-hmm.
Because it was given like Addams Family, like deep dark, like it literally was like Addams Family vibes. Like if you see some of the looks and the models and like just the whole makeup background, it was very like theatrical. So I'm like, well, maybe I need to watch the actual show.
All right, we're gonna get into the question segment.
Let's get it.
We didn't even alert Instagram. We should alert Instagram. We're live.
It's fine. We got the game going.
We do. Which questions were you asked, Piantra? Oh, hey guys, whoever's still here, ask us questions if you want us to answer.
Because now we in the Q&A section. Someone asked advice on shopping smarter and getting what you want. What would you say?
Advice on shopping smarter and getting what you want. I would say it's best to have a wish list and shit, just watch your pieces. And one thing that I learned about Essence, I don't know why it's an echo. Annoying. One thing that I learned about Essence, y'all know I love Essence. I had to watch Essence because what I noticed is they have a shoe, for instance. My Margiela Tabbies, I seen them, they was $9.80 one day. And then one day I got on there and they were $650. And I'm like, that's a mistake. And you know what's funny? They make mistakes like that. And the next day I got on the site and it was $9.80 again. So I would say make sure that you have your wish list basket and just watch it. So if it's something that you really want, honey, I would say damn it every day, watch it.
Okay, yeah, I think that's good advice. Wish list.
And thrifting, but I feel like that's more. I mean, I like the thrift too, but I feel like you have a better advice.
I mean, if y'all don't know, I work in a thrift store, so every day it's just like deals. And I feel like my advice for shopping smarter is to set a budget first. I think that's super important. And kind of just have an idea of exactly what you're looking for, especially if you're thrifting, because thrift stores are so overwhelming and there's so many sections and it could take hours to look through everything. But I always try to look at the fabric content, see exactly where an item is made, because if you want quality items, you want to make sure that you look at the fabric, because if you have like synthetic fabrics, synthetic fabrics tend to make your body sweat more. So for instance, polyester makes your body sweat a lot more. And I just feel like those pieces tend to just fall apart easily. But if you have something that's like 100% wool or cashmere or silk, it tends to just be better for you to have and to be more durable. And like Sierra said earlier, you were talking about raw Japan silk is more durable. So it's just like knowing the fabrics and just really doing your research, because I think that's the most important thing. Like you can really see the difference in quality just based on fabric content.
Yeah.
And even like the weight of certain items. So I feel like designer items have a heavier weight to them. So just like if you are like physically shopping in a store, you want to make sure that you're just checking your tags. Online is easy because they have in the details exactly what the fabric is, where it's made at. Sometimes on Essence, it's just say imported.
Yeah.
I know that, but I'm sure like if you know the designer, you'll know exactly where they're making their items at.
And with thrifting, because I was like kind of pissed this like 2 weeks ago, I went thrifting and I spent like $100. I was so happy because I got a lot of stuff. But what I noticed is half the stuff wasn't in the best shape. And I would say it's very important to make sure when you are thrifting to look and see if there's like any holes, the buttons are missing, or
that's very
true. Really come out, because then it's just like. Thrifting is, of course, sustainable, but then it's not sustainable when you can't wear it. Throw it away.
Just toss it, right? So, like, yeah, especially for sweaters, if it has holes in it, like, it's it's done for. Stains are like a little easier depending on what it is.
Right.
So I know that a lot of people tend to just come up to us and ask us if a stain will come out, and most of the people that work at my job go to fashion school, or they have been to fashion school, so they will know. So it's just good to ask questions too. And sometimes you have stains in your items, you can get a little bit more of a discount off of your items as well. But yeah, you definitely want to make sure that you check the items, because there could be armpit stains. I've seen some crazy things. Like,
I'm gonna show y'all this. Look,
show us.
I was like so happy with it, and I'm still happy with it. But I was like planning on selling, and I was like, I'm gonna get a pretty little penny off for home. But then, y'all, I actually just wore it on my Instagram. But Where is it? Yeah, it's just like little bitty holes.
You see?
Like in the arm.
Oh.
It isn't a big deal. Like you can't tell when it's like on.
Right.
But yeah, it definitely has like holes.
Right, like you didn't see that before.
No.
Yeah, you really gotta look at the items. Like sit it down, lay it down, and like inspect it type shit.
Yep. In the end, like once you got everything that you feel like you want, then it's like take at least 2 minutes per piece to like look at it.
Yeah. Because I've seen period stains. I've seen it all. So you want to make sure your items is good. And also just if you find good items that aren't in your size, you know, you can like take it to a tailor. Because I think tailoring for the fit is just, it makes a world difference. If you tailor items, especially like blazers, jeans, suits, those are good items that you can get tailored to fit you perfectly. And it makes them look more expensive.
Yes. And it's like, I mean, obviously, who cares about like when people ask? But when people ask, it's just like, oh, I got to tailor me. It's just like, shit, you a designer at that point.
Right.
Somebody asks, what would you name what would the name of y'all R&B group be?
Dang.
Era. I don't know.
Era. C to the P to the.
Right. Actually, y'all, you know what's crazy? We trying to come up with a name for our live stream. So if y'all have any names that you feel like will work,
right.
Because
we are struggling. We thinking too hard.
I know. I feel like it's gonna come to us like. Have you ever seen Nasty Gal? The like movie.
What'd you say?
Have you ever seen Nasty Gal?
What movie?
Nasty Gal. Oh. It was like a scene where she was like out dancing, and I think somebody had said it, and she was just like, "That's it," and she like left the club or whatever, and was like happy because she had found out the name of her brand.
Oh, you talking about this series on Netflix?
Yeah, I thought it was a movie.
I think it's a series. I know what you're talking about though, with the Sophia girl who started the Nasty Gal brand.
Yeah.
Damn, I can't believe that she like really let Boohoo buy her out.
I know.
Cause now everything on Nasty Gal is trash.
Wait.
She's had a good people too.
Johanna said, "How do we find our personal style?" So I know for me, Johanna, I have a YouTube video all about it. But I'll answer it now. But you go first, Patrick.
I feel like we talked about this before. I don't know, because I just feel like I always be saying the same thing. Maybe we didn't, but I think I am still finding my personal style. And it's not like my style just varies. Like I just wear whatever based on my mood. But if I'm looking for inspiration, then I like to look at old runway shows from the 90s and the early 2000s. Pinterest. I love to look at like Kate Moss, supermodels. I normally look for, because I'm tall, I feel like supermodel looks, whatever they're wearing is going to be something that will look nice to complement my body type. So I like to look at just like model street style from the 90s. That's like my go-to. And then that's my inspiration, like Naomi, Tyra, Kate Moss.
I did not know that, and it makes so much sense because that's literally what makes me like see you. Like, damn.
Really? That's like literally how I find my personal style, looking at 90s and 2000s models.
That's great. I feel like with my personal style, I do feel like as humans we are ever evolving, and I feel like when I was younger, damn, I wish it would stop echoing. When I was younger, I feel like I was like always just like wanting to bring.
No problem, Joanna. I think we did it in like the first live stream. Honestly, I can't even remember.
Yeah, probably. But I feel like when I was younger, I was like
trying to bring attention to myself a lot and just like really wearing mismatched socks and mismatched shoes and like really out there pieces. But now I'm just like, honestly, I want to dress like more like crazy, I guess, or just like be more playful with my style. But I find that what works best for me is like more minimalistic way of dressing.
Gotcha.
Because I feel like that's the easiest way to dress. That's the best way to just look expensive or like chic. It's just less is more. And like even sometimes like if I'm putting on something, I just look like something is off.
Mm-hmm.
I'll remove a necklace or remove an earring or change my shoes.
Right.
But I also feel like my eye or my style comes from like the jobs that I worked in the past. It's just made me look at style a little bit differently. And yeah. I would say, yeah, that's where I like get my style from. But for the most part, really, I'm in like t-shirt and jeans.
Yeah. I think job too for me. Especially working in a thrift store, I just see so many different things every day.
Yeah.
And I think New York street style too.
Yes.
I mean, people in New York just dress so nice. So if I see someone, like, I'll note that outfit and like figure out a way to make it my own. But I'm like, I like how they did that.
Yeah. Literally. It's like you be filing shit in your head. Like, okay.
Yes. So I used to write it down. Like, I used to write it down on my notes. And if it was like someone I would see at work, I would write it on receipt paper. I would be like, okay, I need to write this down so I don't forget.
I guess I have like a photographic memory. If it's something that I really, really like, I will literally remember forever.
Yeah, like if it's a really good look, yeah.
Oh, okay. OP1. Cool. Okay. I hate to be petty, but see, I spell my name with one R. But yeah, I was in on my into the Telfar bag, but she said this is for both of us. I wouldn't say, because I am more like simplistic with the way I dress. I don't really buy a piece just for a look. But I was saying that I do feel like the Telfar bag is good for like a look. But I would say for as far as like Telfar Clemens, him as a designer and the clothes that he produced, I think that he's amazing. I think that he's innovative. And yeah, I think that I feel like I don't see myself buying any of the pieces because a lot of his stuff like spells Telfar. And I've said this before, but it's just like I won't buy anything that says like Telfar or Gucci or LV or anything like that unless I'm able to go in the store and buy multiple pieces of that. AKA when I'm like making a lot of money. You know what I'm saying? Because I don't want to have, $1,000 piece of my wardrobe that says like Telfar on it. And I feel like I can't like wear that every day if I want to.
Right.
Because it's branded.
The recent clothing drops, I know they had like some hoodie that came out just recently, and it literally has like, the Telfar logo. I forgot what it says. It says bitch something, like don't touch. I don't know. It says something on it. I feel like lately I haven't been as excited by the clothing drops that have been coming out, the recent clothing drops. Even I know they had the cowboy boot, like the Telfar cowboy boot, or like boot that came out, and I don't know. I felt like it wasn't really my style, but there are some past pieces from Telfar's like old shows that I have really enjoyed, like the cutout pants. It's like I told you, I love cutouts. But yeah, recently it hasn't like caught my eyes to the point where I'm like, oh my God, like I want that Telfar piece right there. Like it hasn't caught me yet.
Yeah.
But I love Telfar.
Yeah, like, I feel like you have to.
As a designer, he's amazing.
You gotta be here for the culture. But I feel like what was I gonna say? Like if you're on eBay, like for example, right here, like I feel like that's a good piece. I mean, I like that piece, but I wouldn't buy it like full price. You know what I mean?
Right.
Hand, like at a reduced price, I would buy something with like maybe a brand on it.
Gotcha. Okay.
Yeah. Yeah, she said nothing is a need.
Yeah, I feel like I know he's no, he's not working. Who is he working with? Oh, UGG. He's working with UGG right now. They have like those Telfar Uggs coming out.
I feel like that's even good for archive. Like if I can get my hand on them Uggs, I would definitely cop.
Yeah, I think the UGG collab is going to be pretty dope. How do you feel about you heard about Kirby? How he's the new, what is he, like the
creative director over
of Reebok?
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah, we was talking about this. I feel like I don't like his designs. I'm sorry, I'm not a fan of his work.
Mm-hmm.
I feel like his work is like kind of like dated. And when I look at it, his like recent collections, 2019, 2020, it just looks like it's from 2012 to me.
Gotcha, yeah.
And it's a lot of colors. It's just not my personal taste. It's not things that I like. But I do feel like him as like a sneaker designer would be dope.
I feel like that's his like thing.
Yeah.
Sneakers. I know that Jerry dropped another essentials collection today.
Yes.
You saw it?
No, you know what's funny? Before this live, I was actually trying to see. I don't know. Here, let me see. Let me go to his website actually.
I wonder if it's sold out already. Is he like is it more of like a hype beast thing or no?
You said what?
Is he like is Fear of God like something that sells out in seconds?
I feel like as of late, like I was saying, it's Black-owned brands. I feel like there's been a spotlight on Black-owned brands. So maybe now.
Right. Let's see.
Would you go to new releases?
Right. Where is essentials? Why the website not user friendly?
Right. That's what I said. Make it simpler, please.
Maybe try typing it in. No, that's not bringing up results. That's so interesting. Maybe everything sold out?
I mean, I hope so. It's not the 7th collection because that was, or is it? No, that's Fear of God.
Right.
Yeah.
I don't know, but you typed it in.
I had typed that in. Yeah.
Essentials available today. Well, child, if he would make it easier.
I'm telling you, because he don't want
to available at Essence, PacSun, and Nordstrom.
Oh.
So try Essence.
I was just
yesterday. You saw it at the top?
Oh, okay. I'm just gonna go to the name.
Okay.
So we can pull up everything. Fire.
And they're not that expensive.
I know. Is it sold out? Sold out.
Oh my God. Of course. It's only $90.
I know.
Wait, go down. Is the white hoodie sold out?
Sold out.
Wow. Wow.
Damn. I sure was like I'm got a cop. This is still available, but I don't want a damn t-shirt.
I feel like that's been on there.
Yeah. Dang.
I really want like one of the fleece zip ups. It's probably gone. PacSun? Let's see.
Fingers crossed.
Right.
No. It's all sold out.
Wow.
Sold out. As well as it should. I'm happy.
Right.
Bummer though. Oh, is it a crew neck?
They have some of the t-shirts.
Well, this is like a crew neck sweater.
Oh.
I want a plain one.
What's that?
Yeah, what is that? Oh, like sarsaparilla? Oh, you know those patterns?
Mm-mm.
So you know, Kaylee and what's Billy? It's Kaylee and what's her ex-boyfriend name?
You mean Haley Bieber? Haley
You
Bieber?
know
Who?
Haley McKenzie?
Oh, yes.
It's her brand.
What's his name? It starts with an A, right?
Avery.
Yeah, Avery.
Yeah.
Oh, I never like looked into their brand. That's so funny.
Yeah, this is their brand. I mean, I like it. I like it.
Yeah, they have some cute things. This isn't like my style.
Yeah, I feel like it's more so like my style.
They have some good basics.
Yeah, they do.
I like the brown long sleeve. I would wear that one. The drip.
Yeah, that is wrong.
And
I feel like the reason why I haven't like purchased anything from them is because I just need to have somebody like do a haul, like a Flat haul or something like that, because it looks too similar to like Rick to me.
And I want to know what the quality is like.
Exactly. Because it's just like if I'm gonna spend, that.
Right. Then I might as well get the real deal.
Exactly. Exactly. I'm sorry. I mean, I want to support.
Right. But if the chances are I'm gonna go with Rick.
Yeah, that's where I'm at. Yeah.
Yeah, no, but those pieces are fire. Oh, they have a new collection coming.
Yeah, they be on it though, because I be watching Kaylee's YouTube sometime, and she's always new collection. You know how she talks, so soft.
Right, her voice is so soft. I be trying to watch YouTubers other than like my friends on YouTube, but it'd be so hard sometimes because I feel like with working and everything, I don't really have as much time to like chill out and watch YouTube. But I did check out the YouTubers that we were talking about last week.
Oh yeah,
I like them too. Like the guy Jake.
I love Jake. Is anybody familiar with Jake?
What's his YouTube name? Jake
Howell. Let me go to it. I love his channel. He's just so it literally looks like he just woke up
yeah.
All right.
Let's get it.
So I just got these. Can you put the camera down a little bit, please? It's just so like spontaneous.
Oh, I have another question too.
What is it?
What are your go-to brands?
Should I go first? You want to go first?
You go first.
Go-to brands: Rick, Margiela, and Thrift.
Okay.
Yeah, yeah. It's either Rick, Margiela, or I'm like thrifting it.
Yeah, and that like sums you up perfectly too.
Yeah.
Dang, for me, Thrift, of course. I feel like I don't have like one go-to. I mean, Gautier. That's like definitely one where I'm like, I love Gautier everything. Vivian Tam is another one that like I really enjoy, but her vibe is just like Gautier, so it's like Gautier.
I love the tattoo. Can
you heard
the tattoo here? We need to see.
Oh,
I forgot you even had it. I'm like, what is that? Oh yeah.
I'm like, what's on your hand? My tattoo is peeling now.
Fire.
A little dragon. I try to keep moisturizing it Because it's just like when it gets scaly, it looks so disgusting. On top of the dragon already having scales, I'm like, oh no.
It's so fitting on you though. It's like you had it forever.
Thank you. Favorite designer right now.
Right now, that's a good one.
That is. I'm trying to think of like the fashion houses and then like smaller brands too.
I would say as far as like a smaller brand. Oh, what's this? Damn, someone also actually let's do an unboxing right now.
It's Liddy. You got a package.
The All Saint shirt. This came hella quick. I literally just ordered it 2 days ago. But right now I would say I'm into like basics. Like I was telling you, Gio Rodriguez.
Yeah.
I just want to like, I feel like I have so many pieces in my wardrobe. Like I have like a hot pink helmet lane top, like a UCLA junior top, but it's like not something that I can feel like I can wear constantly. So I'm just trying to incorporate like more basics in my wardrobe.
Okay.
So right now I would say Gio Rodriguez is like a top for me. I want to like purchase more.
For me, it's definitely Peter Doe.
Can you what do you love so much about Peter Doe?
I just love the technicality of his pieces, and he's like super innovative. Like I don't know if you saw his most recent it was like this blazer that he did. Let me see if I can find it on Instagram really quickly.
Adder Era is good too. I got an Adder Era Puma sweatshirt.
Oh yeah. You don't like Peter Doe though?
No, I like Peter Doe.
I think it's like
really,
it kind of brings back that sexiness in the minimal items. Because I feel like a lot of brands do minimal, but it's more like androgynous rather than sexy. Like the sexuality for it is what I think I really enjoy, and it's just like sophisticated but sleek. Like it has an edge to it.
Yeah.
And yeah, it's just, I think he went to, I don't know if he went to FIT or Parsons, but whatever like school he went to, one of the people that I work with went to school with him, and they were just saying like he really got it out the mud. Like he didn't have parents who were like, you know, got everything from, like he really worked hard to build his brand.
Get it out the muscle.
Yeah, so I think that right now Peter Doe is like my go-to.
Is he black?
He's Asian.
Okay.
And he's like not about showing, he doesn't want to be like a celebrity. Like he doesn't even show his face on like when he does the runway shows and everything. Like he's very behind the scenes, but the way that he executes his shows, I don't know if you saw his most recent one that he did, but it was fire.
I gotta see it. The reason why I asked is because I feel like I've been hearing like a lot about him. He's an up and coming designer still, but it's just like people be like on it, like on Peter Doe, and I was like, damn, it's like
for him to be just like coming up, and the fact that he's so talented, like his boots. That's another. I remember when we were talking about the boots. I don't know why I didn't mention Peter Doe's boots because they're fire. I think the pre-orders, like I think they sold out. Like everything sold out.
Wow.
But yeah.
Yeah, that's all. I feel like when new designers come up, it's like even if I do like it, really like it, I'm just like, you have to prove yourself to me first.
Right. Right.
If it's over $100, I'm like, I'm gonna need to see first.
Right. That's a fact. Opinions on Moalola. I love Moalola as well.
Moalola, she's dope.
And Moalola is my vibe. Like Prince, short ass skirts, fur, whatever it is, that's like my vibe.
Side note, Patra, remember that jacket I had sent you on Instagram? And he was like, who is this?
Yes.
Don't say it. But that's why I sent it to you, because I was like, I thought you was gonna pick up that Moalola reference, and I had forgot to respond. But that's why I had sent
it. That's what it was.
I think that was like a total ripoff of Moalola.
Oh, a ripoff. No, let me look at it again. I thought you were sending it to the person to me. That's why I'm like, who is this?
No, I was sending you because that jacket looked like
I'm so dumb. Let me look at it again.
No, I should have just
for sure. Oh
not
my God,
read my mind and sent you what I was trying to say.
For sure. This is definitely 100% Moalola.
Yeah. But I like Moalola. I definitely feel like it takes a certain person to pull it off. You know, the jackets, you gotta own it. Can't anyone just wear her brand?
Exactly. It's not for everybody.
Right. Now the Gap, it might be for everybody. Who knows? We'll see.
Who, Peter Doe?
No, Moalola.
Oh
Gap.
yeah.
For Yeezy.
Yeah, I'm ready to see this Gap Yeezy. It's supposed to come out next year, right?
Yeah, I think so.
And it's on the way. It's about to be a new year.
Somebody said,
show the pic.
Okay, show the pic.
Okay, but
don't show the name.
Dang, how much show the picture of that? Okay.
Somebody said they thought it was getting pushed back. Who knows? Kanye ass be tweaking.
I'm gonna try to cover it up. But this is the pic.
This is the picture, and this is the. I was like, that's like Moalola.
It definitely gives like Moalola vibes.
Yeah. But I'm here for it. I feel like it takes a lot of work to produce that jacket, so
right.
That's why I didn't want to like diss it. But that's the first thing. I'm like, damn, that's kind of like Moalola.
Who is Sanchez? That's
Sanchez Kane. I think Sanchez Kane is like art. It's not wearable fashion, really.
Mm.
He make like razor shoes and shit. Actually, let me just pull it up.
Yeah, pull it up. I want to see.
Actually, Connor put me on to Sanchez Kane.
That's so funny. Oh, it looks like more like couture.
Yeah. Why is it going so slow? Pull it up on my phone. Oh yeah, he did. Yeah, you was right about that, Jess Daniel. I think that he did. He was like, he did say something about he wanted to be on the board. He wasn't doing something unless he was on the board.
Yo, this is literally karma for them. And the fact that like now Telfar is with UGG.
Yeah.
It's really just karma for Gap. They fucked up.
I think it wasn't Gap though. I think he was saying Adidas.
Oh, I thought he said both.
Maybe it was both.
The Jill Sander Uniqlo. I feel like that'll be good.
It ain't popping up. I ain't doing it. Yeah, I feel like
I won't buy because I just like my Jill Sander. I don't really shop from Uniqlo like that. I know they have like good basics and stuff. The only thing I've ever purchased from Uniqlo is literally a beanie.
You know what I was saying? Is Uniqlo okay to buy? Because I feel like people buy Uniqlo and they kind of forget that it is still a fast fashion brand.
That's
like
what I thought.
Considered a fast fashion brand, but it's like so minimalistic.
Right, that it seems like it's like sustainable.
Right.
They out here greenwashing without actually doing it.
What about Sierra Spin bars? What are you talking about? No, but I don't think it's karma. Why y'all think it's karma? Because of the Telfar situation?
Yeah, that's what I think.
Yeah. I don't know. I was saying that I think at the end of the day, it's just business. And to me, I would I feel like maybe from Gap's perspective, they felt like maybe Telfar has more to prove.
I actually have a video on this.
You do?
I did my research, and it was just a lot happening. So basically, like, board members got fired from Gap, and like there were certain people who left who were supposed to be managing the Telfar Gap collaboration. And then after they left, they just left Telfar in the dust. And then Telfar was reaching out to Gap about everything, and they said they were gonna like get back to him about it. And then all of a sudden, they stopped answering emails. Telfar was emailing them, like there's a whole interview with Telfar telling exactly what happened. And he said they stopped answering emails. No one was like responding back to him about everything. And then they announced this whole thing with Kanye.
Damn. They probably
it's karma. Like, it's literally karma. Like, you fucked up because as a brand, you're a huge ass brand. And they were saying that like they didn't know like everything, like because of everything that was happening with people leaving and getting fired, that it just kind of got like forgotten about. But it's like, as a brand, a huge ass brand, wouldn't it be like passed down to someone else?
Right.
Like, you just forget that you're doing a collaboration with a designer who already had the sketches together. And then they weren't going to pay Telfar for everything that he'd already done. Like, he had samples and everything. They weren't going to pay him until people got on their ass about it. Like, people were calling Gap out, and then they finally agreed that they would pay.
Yeah.
So that's why I say it's karma. Because now it's like, now you got Kanye, and he acting a fool.
A whole fool. But you know what? It's Kanye, so he acting a fool now, but tomorrow he might be like, okay.
Let's sit down and discuss this.
Right. All right, now I'm done. All right, let's talk business.
But yeah, if you guys want to know about that, I literally have a whole video on that situation.
Anyone signing a deal with Kanye should know he's gonna get left behind in the field. Yeah. I mean, that's why I say it's like it's just business, because I feel like it was just like, damn, so far it's cool, but Kanye?
Right. I get it. It's just the way they went about it. Because it's like, okay, it's dope that you want to work with Kanye, but don't just ghost me.
Yeah. But shit, look at Telfar. They thriving like a motherfucker.
Okay, they don't need Gap.
Don't need it, baby.
And Gap can tread lightly because their numbers not looking good. So this literally, the Yeezy thing is the only thing that will help Gap. So if it even happens, we might see Gap closing down all stores real soon in an article.
That's how it's going with these fast fashion brands. H&M, I think, closed like 250 stores, I think. Worldwide.
They better stop playing.
People think Uniqlo are high quality because they're a Japanese brand. Yeah, but this shit is made in China. Pretty much all of it is made in China. That's what I read too, just near you. It was like they are on the path to being sustainable.
Right. On the path, meaning you're not sustainable. The quality of Uniqlo is better than a lot of other fast fashion brands, which is why people probably just buy it. That makes sense.
Yeah.
But it's still as it stands. I think that the Gap Yeezy still is gonna happen. I mean, it seemed like they had some designs from what Kanye had shared on his Twitter at that time.
I hope it still happens.
Me too.
I was hopefully looking forward too.
Right. Them prices? Yes.
Yeah.
Dior was one of the worst this year. You mean their show?
I didn't think that. Right, their show. It didn't look like Dior, but I don't think it was terrible.
I'm trying to think. My memory is so bad. I've been really obsessed with acne lately, and a lot of it has been coming into my job. Oh, the Dior show. Yeah, I didn't enjoy it.
Keys, yeah.
Yeah.
Some EV inspired Gap.
Margiela and North Face collab.
Oh yeah.
That is interesting.
Did you see it?
Mm-mm. I think I heard about it, but I didn't look it up.
See if my internet works now.
Okay.
Yeah, somebody has sent it to me. I was like, I like it because it's Margiela, but I don't wear anything with the damn label plastered all over it like that.
Let's see. Daxton said it looked like a show for wannabe hippie. The Dior show was definitely not giving me Dior vibes. Is this it?
It was on the North Face website. And the prices, I'm like, damn, is this a different type of down than what North Face normally use? Because the post is like $15.
And MM6 is not even main label.
Right.
So what are we doing here?
Baby.
It's really North Face prices at this point.
Oh, they got a little poncho vibe.
Yeah, the logo plastering. It's just
the little backpack.
It seemed like North Face designed.
And they just put the number.
I feel like I feel like they were in charge of all the designs. And they were like, yeah, let's put like all the numbers all over.
Right. Like I like the glove.
Get out. It just log off. Log off.
And the little scarf.
You can get a pair of M6 jeans for $300. These gloves.
Yes. Yeah, the price is blue.
It's not main label.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking too.
Yo, they about to fool all the hype beasts out here.
Oh my god,
all their money because what?
Literally, they finna be on Instagram with their little head down, which is MS.
Thinking they fly. Paying $500 for some gloves.
Okay. I'm like, y'all tweaking.
Nah.
And I was like, if Martin Margiela was still ahead, ain't no way in hell he would agree to collab with no damn North Face.
North Face?
Like, no.
I'm dead. He said that scarf looked like a squid was attacking her. Yo. I cannot. I need them 3 minutes back that she was just scrolling through that. Okay. What is that?
Yeah, that MM6 shit was not it. And I was thinking it was going to be something like low key. I was like, okay.
Yeah.
But nope.
That literally, North Face was in charge of all the design. MM6 was just like, give me the money.
It's like you literally just paying for the label.
Yeah.
You're paying for that label.
That's it. You've been listening to any music lately? Did you ever check out Brent Faiyaz?
No.
Sierra doesn't know who Brent Faiyaz is, everybody. I just want to know. You didn't even know who LMA was.
No. I don't listen to new music, but I have a friend who's like sending me new music, and I'm like getting more into it.
Okay.
Some
music too.
Some person named Tayus, I really like.
Just Daniel says, "Stop the stream, stop and listen." I'm telling you, I've told Sierra 2 weeks ago to listen to Brent Fayez, and she does not know who Brent Fayez is.
He said,
"Man, Lord."
Okay, I'm gonna listen to it as soon as we're done. I'm gonna listen to it.
Please.
I'm such a creature of habit, y'all. I've literally been listening to the same thing since 8th grade. Like, I refuse to like switch it up for some reason. I'm just
okay. So I haven't heard Echo 2K. I don't know who Echo 2K is. I'm gonna have to listen. Is it rap? Like, what kind of music? What's the genre?
Yeah.
Did you ever listen to Sonny Colon or Cologne? Did I tell you about him?
Post Blue. Oh my God.
Nah, I can't.
I don't know. Who the hell y'all talking
about? He's like more alternative.
Justine said you lost your mind. I'm sorry.
You gotta listen.
Do y'all know who Mark Rebillet is?
I
think I was telling you about him.
Did you? No, you told me about. Let me look it up because it's in my thing. Dang, who did you tell me about? You told me about Home Shake.
Oh yeah, Home Shake. I like Home Shake.
For some reason, I've been listening to Long Live ASAP recently.
Yeah, throwback.
Right. I was listening to that leaving the dentist's office, walking down the street thinking I'm a badass.
I like Ferg, but I like Ferg for fashion, but no, I mean I like ASAP for fashion. ASAP Rocky for fashion, but I love Ferg as a rapper from the ASAP crew.
That's like your favorite ASAP?
Ferg is it.
I like Ferg too, but not for the fashion.
Yeah, no. Although those glasses that he has been like promoting hard.
Let me go to his page.
They say on the side of them, they say, "Don't look at me." I'm like, yes.
I know what you're talking about.
Bonnie and Clyde, I think is the name of it. Ian Connor's a fucking pervert. Gross. That's what I think about Ian.
Right.
He's gross.
I don't even acknowledge him.
Yeah, no. Supreme Beanie just came in the mail, faxing. Post it on your Instagram. Let's see.
Right. I'm still trying to get rid of this Supreme coat.
Y'all, Patrick got a raw ass Supreme coat.
I'm about to show y'all because this I'm never gonna wear it, but I'm gonna show y'all. It's this shit right here.
Crazy.
I'm never going to wear this coat. But I'm also, just because I know it's worth so much, I can't just like give it up.
You mean
it's literally going to sit on the rack. Like it's gonna sit on my rack.
I feel like you're gonna sell it at the most like you're just not gonna be thinking about it. It's just gonna sell.
Right. Wear it in a photo shoot. Maybe I'll do that. Maybe I'll wear it one time.
I was just gonna say you gotta do it at least once. $12. Who the hell is that?
Is 12E one of the founding members from the ASAP mob?
I don't know.
He said sell it now before Supreme dies. I know. It's gotta go. And it's just worth so much.
I don't think I feel like years and years from now, the hype beasts to come are gonna want Supreme. Like even if it be like die, it's still gonna be like kids like wanted to wear that shit.
Right. You just sell it before the value goes down, if it does. I know. I'm trying to get rid of it. But y'all know people be cheap. People be wanting to sell shit for the high and then buy shit for the low.
Yeah. Literally.
But me too.
I was gonna say, but can you blame people?
Me too.
Oh, he was pre-Rocky.
Oh, okay.
Is all of them from Harlem? Because I swear I'd be looking for ASAP and Ferg. I'd be looking for their ass when I go outside.
Oh, Bari and Ills are the founding members. Okay.
Mm. Yeah, I think Supreme will be resurrected. I definitely feel like it's coming. I don't even know if it died down. Last time I seen or heard of him really though was like when Pat Williams had wore the shirt and everybody was like coming at him.
Cat Williams?
Yeah. Because I guess he was talking about like capitalism and they're like, how are you talking about that wearing a Supreme shirt?
I mean, the Supreme Pat McGrath was gone in seconds.
Right? That shit ain't gonna die. If anything, they're gonna pop again.
Crazy. The marketing behind it. Let us see this. Didn't you just unboxed?
Oh yeah.
Dang.
It's just another plain little bodysuit.
You know what? Yes, I would love to talk about this Birkin bag situation because I definitely was talking to one of my friends about how everybody got a Birkin bag now. How does everybody have a Birkin bag? How does everybody have a Birkin bag?
It's fake.
Like Jordan Woods had like 3 of them for her birthday.
Literally. So Weedy got 2 of them for her birthday.
It's too much. I'm really confused.
Yeah, I think the collabs. The collabs is what's gonna save them, true.
Mm-hmm.
Yep, and a super core like Supreme Fizz. Yes, so true.
Because they have like people who are riding for Supreme forever.
Yeah. I work for this brand in Chicago, and my boss, he like came up with like the Supreme people and everything like that. And he was telling me that, of course, Supreme, it was this brand called Pervert.
Mm-hmm.
And it was the exact like box logo. And he said that Supreme just ripped it off and just like replaced Pervert with Supreme. I was like, what?
Surprised.
Yeah. That's how it goes.
Right. Big freaking bag, 5-6 figures.
Yeah, I'm like, how are they doing this?
Are you saying the value of Supreme or the value of Birkin bags will go down? Because the more that they keep having these bags pop up, no one's gonna want them.
I feel like Birkins ain't going nowhere. As long as it's a rich white woman,
it has to. But I'm saying, rich white women do not want to be parading around the same thing that a rapper's girlfriend is wearing. Okay, now
that's true to a certain extent because they buy it because it's a nice ass bag. It got a compartment, whatever. It's sleek,
but
and it's telling you that I got money in my bank.
Right, symbolism. The Birkin bag design is overrated, to be honest. Yeah. I mean, that's kind of how I feel. It's really just like a symbol of you have money.
Yeah.
Like, you just get a Birkin bag because you have money.
It do look like a granny bag.
It looks like a granny bag because it's for old, rich white women.
Exactly.
It is a granny bag.
Literally, that's the only reason why like younger people are wearing it. It's just like if you got a Birkin bag, that means you spent at least 10 grand or more.
Right.
You got 2 of them motherfuckers. It's just so y'all got it. Okay. So bills are paid. College funds are saved for the kids. You guys got it.
Right. How you see the world issue with Birkin bags? The crossbar.
Most rich people bags are kind of ugly to me.
I feel like I be feeling that way too.
Yeah.
Because it's just like more mature, you know? It's like I haven't gotten there yet where my eye is like catching like mature things. It's certain things.
Jeffree Star is canceled. He's been canceled for some time. And I'm happy his ass got
Right, scammed.
got.
That was crazy. Scammed and outed. If you have more than one person, there's something wrong with you.
Literally, that's why I'm like, are they fake? And Floyd Mayweather, his daughter, she was talking about it. She was like, my dad, she was like, most of these Birkins have to be fake because my dad has to go to multiple countries and establish relationships with multiple sales associates to even buy his Birkins. I was like, okay,
yeah. Right. Yeah, and it's like they are not that accessible. So right. Does everyone have one?
Yeah. No, yeah, because I've talked to people who have them, like rich white women. I was just inquiring, like, how the hell you get their bag? And they tell me like they have to be on, they was on wait lists for like years.
Yeah, like it's not that accessible where you can walk into the store and walk out with a Birkin bag. You can't do that.
Damn near the sales associate gotta like you. The sales associate gotta be like, huh? What did you do today? Where'd you come from? I think this really work for you. Like that's how I feel like it is. But honestly, I would say I would prefer a Birkin over like a Chanel.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
Yeah. The Chanel bags. You mean like the quilted ones and shit?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Hi, Asher Wolf.
Yeah, who are you? He said, or they traded their soul, right?
Didn't Oprah get turned down? If Oprah got turned down, I know.
I don't know if you. I don't know if that one. I don't know if it's that, but I did see.
It was something, right?
Yeah, it was Louis Vuitton. I think she tried to buy.
Yes.
Telfar over Birkin.
I think the Telfar bag is overrated. Too glad he's getting paid, but the design is okay. Yeah, honestly, now that I like when I walk outside, I see a Telfar bag every single day. It doesn't matter where I'm going. I could be going to the corner store. Somebody has a Telfar bag now.
Yeah, I feel like Telfar has a moment, and I'm happy for this moment. I always say that I'm happy for this moment, but probably next year it's going to be done. Or
it's like it's a now. Yeah.
We just went through this, Matthew.
Yes, we went over the row, but you can always watch it. Yeah. The Sierra definitely did her runway analysis on the row.
You know I love the rose. You follow me on YouTube, you know I love, okay? They do no wrong. Mary Kay do no wrong in my eyes. Mary Kay and Ashley, rather.
I used to read. Did you ever read the books they used to have?
Mm-hmm.
Oh my God, I used to be obsessed with the Mary Kay and Ashley books. And the library at school, that was my go-to.
Yes. It's just so crazy that they've come to be who they are today. Like, you never would have thought. Never would have thought.
No.
But it was ours. I follow like their little fan page, and it was some artists, I believe, who they said like changed their mindset as like designers, because he basically told them like, don't focus on anything. His advice was to like look at good art, and it was something like that. But just basically be inspired by artwork itself, and like don't focus on the phone or some shit.
Yeah. Kenneth Izzy. I like Kenneth Izzy. I think we looked at some of his pieces last week from his show.
Really?
Didn't we?
I don't think so.
I thought we looked at Kenneth Izzy. His brand's pretty dope.
That's interesting.
That the Telfar?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So it's not really big in the UK.
I literally see him every 5 seconds. But also, we are in New York, and Telfar based in Brooklyn. Like, that's where their studio is. So it's probably just, I don't know.
Yeah, because I know people that know Telfar.
Yeah, like people know him personally.
Yeah.
People intern. I mean, he sends people things here a lot, like a lot of creatives here. So maybe that's why. I see them bags every single day. Sometimes I don't even want to wear mine. Like,
but I love seeing it. I love seeing it.
Yeah.
Okay.
Ayo's a UK Telfar ambassador.
Is he? He should be.
Right.
That one piece he had, like when I'm getting Ayo money, then you'll see me in a Telfar sweater. Goddammit it.
You said what?
I said, well, when I'm getting Ayo money, Fashion Archive money, then you'll see me in a Telfar crease. Okay.
Kamala was rocking Telfar?
Really? Hold on. We gotta see this.
Right. I want to see Kamala Telfar. I didn't even see her no Telfar.
Oh, yeah, I don't even want to say when I am saying one. Let me see. No, I don't think she ain't no Telfar. Nah, she ain't in Telfar. It would have popped right up.
Daxton, where you see that at?
Right.
Was it Photoshop?
I know Fear of God. I think he posted, he did a sweater with her.
Yes, Omandi. Didn't she discontinue her brand? I actually met her. I went to one of her live podcast shows.
Wow. I don't know Omandi.
You ever listen to her? Red. She's a Black designer.
Did you do a Black creative spaces on her?
On Omandi?
Yeah. No.
Mm-mm.
I definitely heard of her.
Dope. Yeah. And her line was pretty dope. Now, Just Daniel, you know.
That's what I'm like, was it Prince? I would die.
That would be about like when, what was it that Trump had liked? It was not like the Real Housewives. No, it was Insecure. Was like his only liked tweet for like, all his likes were gone and it was just Insecure. Like an episode of Insecure was in his likes as a tweet. Wow. And everyone was like, what is this?
Side note, what's crazy is I know fuck Trump, right? But you know what's crazy? Before he became president, he was like in every rapper song.
Right.
I find that so astonishing. Oh, it was AOC and Telfar. Okay. That makes sense. I can definitely see that.
Right.
I want to see too.
Yes, so everyone getting their Telfar bags.
Although one of my friends had one and I was trying it on, I'm like, this shit kind of cute. It's so hard to show hands on, so it's just like I'm not gonna do the most.
Right. Maybe they'll do the little payment thing the plan that they had before, where you can pre-order it.
Yeah.
And you'll be guaranteed a bag.
Being hyped. Come through AOC.
Right.
Better. I love her.
I think she's taking a break. Yeah, her breakdown on fashion, like her podcast, was so amazing. I don't think she's done any recent episodes. Damn, what was the name of her podcast? Let's see if I can find it.
Yeah, she was dripping. That was a drip for her, for sure.
Monday. Man, my Wi-Fi is moving so slow. Oh, it's called the cutting room floor. Yeah, the cutting room floor.
I want to know what she looks like.
And she like interviews different people in the fashion industry too. Hopefully she comes out with the podcast and her brand, because fire.
Is this it, Patrick? This is it?
Omandi?
Mm-hmm.
Look at her website. She should have a website. I don't think that's it.
How do you spell her name? Is it
Recho? Yeah. No. Go back.
This one.
It's Recho. Recho. Does she not have a website either?
Is it not just a label? Oh yeah, this raw. Love the models.
She put on her Insta and her podcast. She has a book project documenting herself. Oh, yeah, that's her. Like, little logo. I'm gonna follow her on Instagram. I don't know why I'm not following her. Because I know if she quiet right now, she's gonna come back with something major. Because she's just so talented.
Omandi. She's cute.
You should listen to her podcast though, because even though she's not, she doesn't have any new episodes, it's still like relatable because you're learning. in the interviews that she does.
Okay. I'm gonna listen.
Timeless. Let me see. Damn, I'm trying to think of when I went to the live podcast. So I just learned it with this new update. Did you update your phone?
Yes, I just updated my phone and it's saying I have a message and it's so annoying because I keep checking and it's not a fucking message. That's why I keep looking at my phone. I keep looking like, where is the message?
Yo, if you like, you know, if you're in your photos, you can zoom it like this now to like go through them.
Strive. First off, Strive. That ain't how you spell my name. It's Ciera. But I cut it off. I cut my hair off. I used to cut my hair off every year, every summer, because in the summer I just like to go. I don't like to like deal with hair. But I'm growing my hair back now. What you trying to say? Look, y'all know I'm a Cancer. Yeah, so she took her site down, I think.
Yeah. She's probably working on something.
Yeah, she probably gonna drop some real fire. She's just gonna be like, boom.
That's why I went ahead and followed her, because whatever come out, I'm ready.
Oh, okay. She did a drop with Solange.
Solange has her own Saint Hero website. She did a drop with Amandi. I didn't know that. Yeah, the podcast, amazing.
Yeah, I'm gonna listen to it.
I might have to go back and listen to some of the older episodes. What podcasts do you guys like listening to? Y'all like fashion podcasts?
Yes, please put me on.
I normally listen to The Business of Hype with Jeff Staples. I think he's good. You should listen to his podcast, Ciera.
Okay. Because usually I listen to like music when I cook, but I'm gonna start listening to like podcasts.
I know Business of Fashion has a podcast, but for me, sometimes it's like too formal. You know how you like be listening to something and, like, you can't, like, it doesn't catch your attention.
Yeah, because they be using words that I'm like, what the hell does that even mean?
Right. But I like Jeff Staples.
I'm cold.
The podcast is called The Cutting Room Floor.
My barber was actually terrible. The reason why my hair is growing back unevenly right now is because he cut my shit low on some ends, high on some ends. So I got a whole ass bald spot, I think.
No, you do not.
Yes, I do. I don't know if y'all can see it on one of these that. Damn, Solange, one of her biggest clients. How have I never heard of her? I love Solange. Okay, I'm gonna look up The Cutting Room Floor.
Daniel said, who drip harder, Solange or Beyonce? For me, I think Solange dresses better than Beyonce.
That's what?
I feel like Beyonce, I don't know, like I like Beyonce's style for performances. But her everyday style is not like something that's like, it doesn't like captivate me.
That's not even a question. Like Solange is way better dressed than Beyonce. I love Solange. I'm sorry. I mean, Beyonce is obviously queen, like obviously,
Right.
but Solange is an artist. Solange is a creative. Solange is a cancer.
Yeah.
Okay. When I see Beyonce, I feel like I always think it just looks like she has. Ooh, wrong answer. Queen Bee's attack. I know, right? I'm right.
Right.
I feel like when I see Beyonce, it just looks like she had a stylist put her together. Like it literally looked like they'd be like, okay, Beyonce, tilt the hat this way and put this glove on. Now you're ready.
Right.
Solange, she lives in it. It looks like she, she had an input as to what she had.
There's no black girls on those runways. Which runways? Drive?
Right. I feel like it's more than shit. It has been.
Yeah, this season there's definitely more.
Solange owns it. Yes. Yep. Definitely agree.
And I feel like she has a style. Like I can't think of like an item with Beyonce and be like, oh, that's Beyonce's style.
Yes.
Like, what is Beyonce's style?
And I'm so happy Blue Ivy is just like gone bye-bye. Sorry. Exactly.
Yep. Even like what is it, Ivy Park? It doesn't do it for me.
Mm-mm.
And I feel like she tried it with Topshop and then she tried it with Adidas, but it was like it's never been like, oh my god, I've got to get Ivy Park.
Mm-mm. Because you know why? Because people love Beyonce for her music, but with her style, again, it doesn't scream authenticity. But when she do them runs, you feel her voice. You can feel that.
Right, that's true.
You can feel her pain. You can feel her emotions and when she sings. But when it comes to her style, you don't feel anything.
Yeah.
It doesn't evoke anything inside of you. And with fashion, it has to evoke for people to like want it.
Right.
You know?
That's very true. Ivy Park is her stylist brand, not Beyonce's brand. Yeah, I feel like what Beyonce wears is Zarina Akers. It's all like Zarina Akers ideas. But what is Beyonce? Like, like it doesn't give me that.
Is that a fact or it's like?
I think they were just saying like it's like her stylist brand basically. Like it's not really Beyonce.
Okay.
Like, her stylist is coming up with the ideas for the brand.
Yeah, because Beyonce has to be busy planning for her concert in 4 years.
Okay.
She practicing for her concert that's gonna happen in 4 years.
We're feeding the kids.
Right. But I feel like definitely if Solange was to drop any type of brand.
Oh my God. It would be so fire.
Fire. Beautiful gowns. What do you mean?
I feel like if Kanye actually focused on Yeezy, it would be super fire and they would be the envy of the fashion world.
I feel like Yeezy does well.
Yeezy is fire.
Yeah, Yeezy is fire. I think that what it is, it'll never be like on the level of like Dior or like Gucci or any of those like fashion houses.
Athleisure.
Yeah, it's like, yes, it's casual. Yes. I seen the interview of both of them being like, oh, it's a big one for my sister. And that's exactly how I feel. I think Kanye cares too much about himself more than anyone. I think that he is a narcissist.
For sure. He definitely is. That drives him to insanity.
Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah, I don't think Yeezy would ever
Mm-mm.
be able to do that because it's like you can't really wear sweats to everything.
No.
And hoodies to every single event, you know? Like they have couture and ready to wear. These fashion houses. What money with these main stylists?
I did too. But she had to get a black woman. I think that's what it was.
Probably, yeah. Because they won't take them seriously. Just Daniel and these. These quotes is getting me. How do you feel about Rihanna's clothing brand?
I like it. I like it.
I like her brand too.
I like her.
I want her to be a little bit more experimental as well because her style is more experimental. But I do enjoy it. I like her brand.
But I feel like her style is. I feel like you can tell she has a stylist as well, but she's just better at owning her looks,
right?
Than Beyonce.
And I feel like actually the most recent Fenty drops have been a little bit more experimental, like more print instead of like the casual.
Has she dropped anything besides the underwear or the lingerie?
You know her ready to wear line.
I haven't seen it. I don't think
she has the ready to wear line. You haven't seen Fenty? Ever?
No, I have seen Fenty. No, I have seen Fenty, but I'm just saying like recently that she didn't drop.
Oh. Yeah, I was I think she has something coming. I just saw like these leather pieces. Recently.
Yeah, I guess you're right. Her brand identity, she doesn't really have like a clear brand identity right now.
Yeah.
That's.
I feel like those are the best sellers for her, of course. But I think that's kind of with every brand.
Yeah.
Like their main
like upcoming
sell. You know how there's like things on the runway and things that they sell, like that sell, and bags and shoes normally make like the most money for brands.
Because I feel like the Pope people be like, I can't afford that $3,000 coat, but them sunglasses.
And yeah, because that's something you could wear more often too.
Yeah.
J.W. Anderson. I think we looked at his show, right?
Yeah, we did look at his show. I don't know if I agree. I would say the row over JW. Sorry. He said, don't forget the perfumes.
Right. We've been on here for 2 hours.
I know. Wrap it up soon.
Right. Every department. I feel like I don't focus on him enough.
Yeah.
No, so maybe that's what it is. Like I haven't like really focused on him.
That's you.
Sierra, are you going out today?
I might.
Mm-hmm.
I just told y'all I wasn't doing drinking, but then I was thinking maybe I just won't drink Monday through Friday, Monday through Thursday. Because then I'm like, I just want one drink. Are you?
I don't know yet. Mickey hit me up, my friend Mickey. I'm gonna ask her what she's doing. I kind of want to go to this spot by my house called Cuts and Slices, and they have like oxtail pizza, jerk chicken pizza, jerk shrimp pizza. It's so good. I had the oxtail pizza. It was mad good.
Damn, that sounds fat.
So good.
We got a little cook in Harlem. He be making like oxtail on the weekend. He make it in his house, and like he stay next door to his bar.
Mm-hmm.
He like wears an apron. He just be like, I got oxtail tonight. The side is cabbage and rice. My junk ass be like, put me down for a plate.
Ooh, or maybe I'll just order some oxtail with rice and peas and cabbage. That and some plantain. Oh my god. Now I'm hungry. Nuclear director. I heard the 60s are coming back.
Go to the thrift store, baby.
You thrifted your blazer?
No, well, this is an Acme blazer, and when I was working, I got this blazer through my like uniform. Well, not uniform, but like my like clothing allowance.
Got you. Okay.
Yeah. But otherwise, my blazers are thrifted.
Right, I thrift all my blazers. I just thrifted this Armani leather jacket.
Ooh.
It has like 90s cut. Oh, so
fire. Ooh. I can't wait to see that.
So fire. And it's like fitted to the body. That's like my new everyday.
Thaxton, it's Sierra. It's Ciera. That's Ciara. Sorry, y'all.
Sierra in her bag. It's okay. Not like wow. She in her bag. This is a true cancer.
Okay, I'm sorry. I always tell people too when they be like Ciara, I be like, no. Or no, when they spell my name and they spell Ciara, I'm like, that's Ciara. Ciara the singer don't even know how to pronounce her own name because that's Ciara, girl. You are so Sierra is C-I.
Yo, leave her alone.
Okay, you got to.
People love to call me Petra, and I'm like,
how the hell you can't read?
They love to
say that. Let me not shame anybody.
Ciera.
Sorry. Ciera, okay? Break it down. C-I-C and error. I was spelling your name wrong too. I had to change your name, Kiara, in my phone because I don't know why I was spelling your name Kiera.
See, that's Kiara.
I know.
Sierra.
With the K.
Kiera.
Which is so interesting too, because usually when I meet Sierras or Kiara, it's always like a double R or S or M.
We literally have the same, just
I know.
J and C.
Same vibe our parents were on.
You're right.
What are y'all doing this weekend? What are y'all plans for today?
Y'all doing anything?
I'm low-key hungry.
Me too. I'm definitely ordering oxtail, rice and peas. Even though I bought groceries to cook, I'm just not in a cooking mood today.
I know. Same. It's like the weekend.
Yeah. Ooh, or rasta pasta. I said or rasta pasta.
Is that a restaurant?
Rasta pasta is a Jamaican pasta.
Oh. You know I don't be knowing. You know I don't be knowing.
You should know this more than I know this because I'm from the South. You from Chicago, at least it's a little bit closer to New York.
I don't like
Caribbean
Jamaican
people.
food. I'm sorry.
You don't like Caribbean food?
No.
You know what? I'm logging off. I gotta go.
I'm sorry.
Huh?
Sorry. Maybe I just haven't had good Jamaican food. Maybe that's what it is.
Yeah, we have to take you to a good spot.
But what's crazy is I was dating a Jamaican and he was taking me to Jamaican spots. And I was like,
And you wasn't.
damn, they said I'm canceled. Oh, don't cancel me. Sorry. I'm just a picky eater, you know? I like what I like.
Have you tried oxtail?
No, I haven't tried Jamaican.
So how you know you don't like something if you haven't tried it?
I'm just talking
What
about
have you tried?
like the stew. I just be like,
Okay, so we'll go to a restaurant and try food. Because you got to get it together.
Okay. I'll try it again. I will try it again.
Bree, yeah, we both live in New York. I'm in Brooklyn. Sierra's in Harlem.
Harlem World.
She not gonna like oxtail.
Yeah, probably. That's what it is too. It's the texture, and then I just be like, "What is all this shit in here?"
Oh my god, oxtail is so good. It's making my stomach talk right now.
No.
You don't like plantain?
Plantains?
Mm-hmm.
Oh no, I hate plantains.
Plantains.
Yeah,
Not plantains.
I thought that's what they was called.
Plantains. Or
Girl,
some
I've been calling them plantains my whole life. Fried bananas, gross.
You tried it though?
Yeah, I don't like it.
Wow. Y'all, I'm really floored too. Like, I'm so confused about what's going on. I'm so confused. So what do you eat? What do you like to eat?
I love my favorite food ever. What I have to have weekly is seafood. I love seafood.
Okay. I love food.
And my favorite type of food, I like Korean. I like Mexican. Yeah. Damn. I'm sorry. I'm from Chicago. That's why I feel like
I'm from North Carolina. They don't eat that in North Carolina.
I don't know. People don't. I feel like
picky. You just must be picky in general. I
am. Like I eat like a 7-year-old kid. Besides like seafood.
Bree said, "How was it just moving to New York?" Well, my experience moving to New York wasn't that bad because how you like Korean but not Caribbean food?
I don't know. I like what I like. Goddamn it, I don't know. And too, you gotta think I said I like seafood. So that Korean is kind of like that boily type of shit. It's like a seafood boil. It's like that seafood boiling sauce. And that's why I like it.
Y'all tripping. Plantains are not nasty.
They gross.
Maybe you haven't had them cooked the right way or something.
No, I like my bananas and smoothies. Sorry.
I came to New York for school. Well, that's how I was able to come here. When I turned 18, I started with school. And then I kind of just built myself up and then left school last year and moved to Brooklyn. What about
Yeah, Patrick did it to get it out the gutter way. She got it out the gutter way.
I had the finesse. Literally, I like became an orientation leader so I could stay in New York for the summer times for free. Like I was really getting it out the mud.
Yeah. So how I did it, my boyfriend Connor, we came here together. He goes to Columbia, and I was just like at the time of my life where I'm like, I need a change. I've been in Chicago my whole life, and I always wanted to like leave Chicago. And then yeah, so he was like, well, I'm going to New York no matter what, because he had to go here for school. So I'm like, well, shit, I'm coming. So I ended up finding a job here, and we just came. We just came. And as far as like it being expensive and shit, it is expensive. But I would say if you're working, the money you get paid will kind of like level out. You know what I'm saying? Like it
definitely does.
To put it in perspective, like we were thinking about, it was between North Carolina and New York for us, because those were the two schools that he was looking at. In North Carolina, the cost of living is way less. So of course the minimum wage is way lower. But in New York, it's like they pay you more to like, I guess, justify the price.
When I came from North Carolina making $7.25 an hour to making, when I first moved to New York, minimum wage here was like 11. I'm like, oh, I'm balling. Yo, I thought I was balling, but it levels out because the prices here are like a lot more expensive.
Yeah.
I am from Greensboro. I don't even know if you guys know where that is, but yeah, I'm from Greensboro. How was it making friends and finding like your community? I feel like I made my friends from work. Like I didn't really make friends in school because when I came to New York, I wasn't really here for school. I was here to be in New York. Like I knew that was my mission. So I started working at Adidas in the city in Soho. So I kind of made friends there who lived in Brooklyn and Harlem. And then, yeah, just through work. I think that's where I made all my friends. Daniel, what part of North Carolina are you in?
Right. I don't know why I thought she was in UK.
Right.
I don't know why. How was it making friends? Honestly, I came here August, right? I was working, and I feel like I was kind of making friends, but also I hate to bring it back to me being a Cancer, but I'm a feeler. Mm-hmm. And if I don't feel the vibes initially, it's gonna be hard for me to connect with you after that. So, and let's just say I didn't really make any like really good vibe like connections in the months pre-COVID.
And also, I feel like there are a lot of vibes in New York.
It's very
mixy because a lot of people who live here are not from New York too. Like a lot of people are coming from all over the world. So there's a lot of different energies, a lot of different people in New York. So finding your people is kind of like if you meet one person who lives here. I feel like that's kind of how I made friends too. I knew a person who lived here and then they had friends already. And I kind of just hung out with them and their friends and we became friends and it kind of just grew. And then also like my roommates, I became friends with like roommates. So yeah.
Yeah.
It's like New York is all about networking.
Yeah.
Everything here is literally like a spider web. Like in order to make it to the top is like really who you know here. Certain jobs you can literally get just based on who you know. It's crazy. Because there's millions of people. So it's like, what makes you stand out from everybody else? And it's really all about who you know.
Yep. That's so true. Literally, I count that out. Like my first like little event I had went to was the Legaspi sign at Rick Owens' store. Mm-hmm. And standing in line or whatever, and then I see a girl who I went to high school with, and she's like, "Oh, I've been working for Rick for like 11 years. Like, you have to intern here." And then I got an intern. I'm like, "Damn!" Like this just happened like off the whim. Crazy. And I feel like that weekend I like networked more than I had ever networked ever in Chicago, like in New York.
Yeah, it's crazy.
It really is.
even getting into certain events, especially like during New York Fashion Week, it's like you have to tell them, like when you see on TV them talking about what's the name at the door, like literally if you don't know the name of the door, you got to get in. That's a real thing here.
Literally.
Crazy.
Yeah. And too, it's hard, honestly, if I'm honest, it's hard for me to network because it's like I never want people to feel like I'm trying to get something out of them or I'm just talking to them for a specific reason. So I feel like I'm still working on that myself, like putting myself out there in that type of way, like being casual about it, like, hey, you know.
I feel the same way. Because it's like I don't want to force anything. I like for relationships to be pretty genuine.
Exactly.
So it's like if we talk one time, we may not talk again. Or if I run into you again, then and we hit it off, then maybe that's when we'll start being more friendly and hanging out.
Right.
If I meet you the first time and I can be like, hey, like let's hang out. But people here do that.
Yep.
It's really weird.
And people, I don't know if you have experienced this, but people literally be like after a week, like, I love you so much. And I'm like,
you don't even know me.
Right. I'm like, I got love for you too. God damn it.
Like, LOL.
Right. LOL.
That's cute. I want to.
Oh my God, yes, that's so true. It's so hard.
Literally, I just sit in my house.
Same. Oh my God, same.
I sit in my house. And like the only people that I hang out with are the people who I know. Like I don't even think I'll get a boyfriend because I literally sit in the house. I don't meet new people. Sometimes it doesn't work out. This dude got mad because I said I pay people. Wait, like, pay people for what? Hope one said I'm in VA, so I haven't bothered networking in years. Are there any like spots though in Virginia where they're like into fashion?
Right. Yes. Okay, so that's what it is. It's okay. That makes so much sense. So when motherfuckers feel like, oh, you're cool, or if I feel like I can get something out of you, it's like, I love you.
Yes. That's how you know they're not genuine, though. You can just write them off.
Yep.
He wasn't into money, he could get a group chat. You could be into the money individual.
Yeah, Obi-Wan. I feel like you just gotta. It's always some places that you can, you know, network. It's probably like free shit, events or whatever.
But I get it because coming from like a place in the South where fashion is not really, I don't know, it's not really like the job that you're gonna look for. Like if I was still living in North Carolina right now, I probably would not have this channel where I'm really into fashion, just because that's not really the lifestyle there. Like it's not as like a lot of brands that I learned about, a lot of designers that I know about, I learned about because of the exposure that I have here in New York.
Mm-hmm.
Daniel, I don't know, like maybe, I don't know how you got into fashion. I would definitely like to know because when I was in North Carolina, I knew about certain designers and I liked to dress nice. It was more of a style thing for me. But other people, if you experimented with fashion, you'd be looked at crazy because no one's going to do that.
You just got to be okay with being like an outcast, I guess.
Right. Yeah, it's definitely a lifestyle thing.
It's funny because when we was, I had went to with Connor, and when we was in North Carolina, I went with him to like to the school. And, they was like talking to me like it was like a group of girls, and they were like, "You would love it here, like you have a fashion thing too." And I'm looking at them with their North Faces, and I'm like, "Girl, they North Face faces." I'm like, "Girl, where?"
I'll try to tell you,
but
oh, Charlotte is more of a streetwear scene than fashion. Yeah, I can see that. I just feel like high fashion. I don't see that in North Carolina.
I really want to know what Strive is talking about. After a week, I'm like, let me cheat one more time before we come. What does that mean? What are you talking about?
Mean?
Yeah, I feel like that's what I mean. It's like always somebody that's like into something.
Girl, in my town, no one.
Really?
Like, no one in my school, no one, like, is just into fashion. But, you know, like, my Greensboro is not, like, super, like, country, but it's not, like, a big city. It's probably, like, Charlotte, Raleigh, then Greensboro, I would say. So it's, like, you have different mixes of people, but fashion it's just not a thing.
So do your friends from like North Carolina like your pictures on Instagram or whatever? Like, do they understand?
Yeah, they do. Like, they think that I'm super dope, and I'm just like they like that, you know. But it's like they like if I was to sit down and talk to them about like a runway show, they'd be like, "What the fuck are you talking about?"
Like, oh, okay,
that's cool. Like my best friend from home, like we don't talk about fashion.
Somebody said in Charlotte they only know what they have in stock at social status, that they're not really into it.
They just want to spend money. So, I heard of that store.
I seen that documentary.
The Doja documentary, that part.
Yeah.
Teen show.
With like the skaters and shit. I'm dead.
Not Eric Emanuel shorts. No. And think Rick's or Converse. I'm supposed to be going to North Carolina next month.
Oh, really? Why?
For Thanksgiving. I haven't seen my family in a year.
Oh.
Because of COVID?
Yeah. I wanted to show y'all this video of me and my uncle when I first got my Ricks, and he was like, I got some that look just like them, and he pulled out his Converse, literally.
No, he did not.
Yes. He like, yes, them look like some Converse, and he literally pulled out. I was so dead.
Yo, I meant to tell you, I got a pair of Ramones, super beat up.
Really?
Super duper beat up. I paid $21. Yep.
Damn. $21?
They're beat up to the max though.
But still, that's when you want to wear them.
Yeah.
I fucking hate brand new Ricks. Stain Game, man. That's what you need to change your name to, Patrick. Stain Game.
South Florida, everyone is into gothic streetwear style. It's so interesting to like know the different vibes and like different locations and stuff. Because it's everything here.
I never would have guessed that about South Florida.
Me neither. Like XXX.
I'm really trying to find this video. It was so funny.
You also got to keep in mind that, yeah, that's very true. That kind of is all about basketball. So streetwear, yeah, that all makes sense.
Whatever, I can't find it. Damn, that's hard to believe too about Montreal. They say that Montreal is like a cleaner New York.
Mm-hmm.
All right. I think we should end this. We had 3 hours.
Okay, y'all. Yeah, we now we dragging it.
Well, we were doing 1 hour and 30 minutes, and now here
Right.
we
We went double into our time today.
know.
But y'all already know we're gonna be back next Friday.
Yes.
Next Friday we're gonna do it on my channel, but yeah, we'll figure it out. In Greenville, they dress in khakis. We said we were gonna end it. I'm still reading comments.
I know. I'm like, wait.
Like, okay, hold on. Dress up in khakis. Yes. Oh my God. Vineyard Vines. That's the vibe.
And again, I was saying this too in my video. I feel like your environment has a influence on you. So shit, I would look up if I was in North Carolina, I would be like, damn, I want a pair of Spurs all of a sudden. I don't know why.
Girl, I had about 3 pairs of Sperry's when I lived in North Carolina.
I'm dead. Please post a picture of your Sperry's, Patra. I want to see.
I don't even think I got no pictures in those Sperry's. Preppy that frat boy fit.
Next live, we want to see it.
Child, y'all do not want to see me in Sperry's because I know I look a goddamn mess. I probably had on I don't even know what I had on with some Sperry's. Okay, I'm about to show y'all this picture, but y'all bet not blame me. I swear to God.
Whoa, I gotta see this shit.
This is literally a picture. I am doing we were doing like a controlled like forest fire for this like I was in some type of community service group, and this was the fit I had on. I swear to God, I probably had on Sperry's with this shit. Look at the bucket hat.
Oh, but she was cute.
Hell no.
How old was you?
2014.
Okay.
I'm 23. I can't even think. How many years ago was that? 6?
Girl, I can't even do the math. I'm too hungry to do the math right now.
Maybe like 15, but a mess.
I used to love Toms. I actually used to love Toms.
I had a burgundy pair of Toms. I wore them things to the ground.
You know what I used to hate though is when your toes used to make the imprint in them.
Yes. And then sometimes, because it was like, you know, that cloth material, like canvas.
Yeah.
So, like, sometimes you get a hole
right at the top.
A hole right at the top.
All right, y'all. We're
out. We're out. Thank you guys for tuning in and hanging out with us.
Patrick show. Oh, I'm sorry. Oh God. Patrick show next week, y'all. But we'll have it what do you call it? Scheduled. So y'all know.
Yeah. So y'all know. We'll schedule it Wednesday.
Yep.
So just set your reminders and we'll be back.
Thanks for tuning in.
See you guys later.